Great.
Okay. And open notes.
I'm currently eating, so just be warned. So I might have to like put down something if I need to talk.
Oh yeah, no problem, no problem. Well, as we begin our journey today, you all have been here for some time. Definitely a few days, enough time to learn, train, gain some new equipment, gain some new information about each other, and overall gain a better understanding of what everyone's going through. Well, maybe not everyone, but some people. You met strangers, you met friends, you've met even, I wouldn't say strangers again, but weird individuals. Not bad weird, just weird. And you almost died in a treasure trove. Still don't know what that was about. Surprised that Nikolai didn't die in that. I'm just glad it happened the way it did, or else they might have. Well, to be fair, anyone would have. If you see a giant pile of treasure, who wouldn't try to take some things? But you made it back into town without too much of an issue. And on the last day before the festival, I don't think anyone except for Ada knows the other name of the festival. I think Dust might have heard it once. Okay, in my notes it just says Dust Moon, so I'm assuming you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, I learned about it, and
Okay.
I am looking for like the spirit of the moon.
Yeah.
So-
The festival is not only to celebrate the harvest and everything coming in, enjoying good meal, enjoying good company, but also for the moon for some significance. It's not clear what that significance is, but you do, or at least can, after some learning, can determine that it is a 5-day festival. There are 2 extra days just for fun because might as well make it an entire week. But it is the entire point when the moon turns into a solid full moon and then turns back into a standard crescent. It is that time frame. That's as much as, well, we can get into game on that part, but that's as much as you easily can determine based on what everyone else is saying. You know, might as well have it this kind of time because moonlight gives you enough light during this time, and even if you're not in the city, it'll help all the same to look around. But thankfully enough, you are in the city, so you get to celebrate it here and now. However, before you celebrated, Nikolai found a stranger after being told to keep an eye out for potential danger and magic that's being circulated through underground networks. And finding someone that fit the bill, sent out Fauna to bring them out. It didn't exactly work out, so Nikolai went instead. Was given information on these individuals and told not to press their luck in case they were to be attacked. They were more or less cordial to the man, so the man simply left them be, leaving and told them if you want to find out more of what's happening in Hythe, why not speak with the Underfather there, since they are the likely ones to know what's going on in that city.
Undermaster.
Undermaster, thank you. They left soon afterwards. A heated discussion happened a little bit afterwards. Dust came into the fray. Opal mentioned something about supposed to be dying already, or supposed to be dead already. But overall, things slowed down after that. This is where you're now. Ada is currently still window shopping with Amaro. They're having a great time, honestly.
Is Opal chasing me?
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't they get into like a tag situation?
You okay. Okay, I guess we'll start. That's kind of what I was going to start with. Nikolai, you, after things calmed down a bit, decided, yeah, okay. Immediately shot out the scarf wrapped around her. She failed her save and got a 6 plus modifier. Not enough. Immediately wrapped around, and you are just bolting down the street. She's just looking towards you. What? Really? We're starting with this?
Yeah, why not?
Plus modifier of nothing. That is still not enough. You get down 3 blocks before you realize she's not chasing you. Not because she doesn't want to.
I thought it was a
Because she's
DC
stuck.
12.
Was it?
It's a low DC.
It was a low DC, but I don't think it was 12.
Oh, maybe it was 14. I don't remember. I don't know.
In my notes, I have Scarf DC 14.
14. That
bonus,
sounds right.
Bonus
Alright.
restraint ability and not detectable by magical means.
Okay.
Oh, I might have said 12 by accident. It's my bad.
Okay. Well, 14 sounds good. It's not my DC, but it's yeah, that's fine. That sounds good.
Still though, for a bonus action, restraining someone, pretty good.
Yeah.
I digress though. Yeah, you're down the block. She's not chasing you, not because she doesn't want to, because she can't do it. I'm gonna have her roll one more time. Yay!
There she goes.
After maybe trying to wander back, she is able to free herself, grabs onto the scarf and just begins to chase you. She is also not extremely athletic. She doesn't have a negative, but honestly, she can't catch up to you. With her speed of 30 and you already being, 3 blocks down, she's just going to have to roll on natural 20 and just catch up. That's a 9. Nope. She chases you down the block here and there from time to time. I'm going to have her roll inside.
I'm gonna see if I hide around the alley real quick.
Simplest modifier, that is pretty good.
I tried to hide around the alley.
Okay, you hide around the alley and then take a quick peek around the building, and then you don't see her anymore. It's not as if she disappeared. You know she can't cast magic.
Yeah.
But she headed out somewhere else. Now I'm gonna have to make her roll. Perception. 14 plus modifier is pretty good. Nikolai, go ahead and roll a athletics check. Sorry. Athletics. Athletics.
9.
You see, like, wandering around the corner that she's not there. Sometime later, like less than a minute, you do hear someone above you going, "Okay, let's try this again." Throws the scarf straight at you and begins to envelop you. DC of 14, 9 isn't going to cut it. It wraps you up.
What? She can use the scarf against me? I thought it only works for me.
It does. She just wrapped it around you. It's not doing anything. It's just wrapped.
Oh. Gotcha. I see.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that means that I'm it now, right?
She just looks towards you. Basic idea.
Okay.
She bolts. Athletics. She doesn't go that far. She like falls off the roof and like lands in a large garbage pile. She's not dead.
I misty step out of the scarf and then have it pull towards me, and then I help her up.
You help her up. She's not. She's embarrassed. She easily gets embarrassed. Not that you know that. You lift her up. Yeah, okay.
Should I see if she's embarrassed?
Go for it. DC 9 I was gonna make it high, but 9 You can see she is flustered. Her cheeks are red, not because of the tomato that's near her face. Now ketchup, I guess. It's. She doesn't do exercise.
Well, I would clean her off a little bit, help her not be so.
Yeah.
Feel like she's. Yeah.
Like you clean it up well enough. still embarrassed only because, well, she doesn't do tag.
Yeah.
She just looks
Sorry,
towards you.
Opal.
It's
I
fine.
didn't.
She cracks her back and immediately looks towards you. Yeah, not really athletic or dexterous. Honestly,
Yeah. Do you want to grab like a snack or some kind of like treat or something?
yeah, I could eat.
Okay.
Like, as you walk back towards Dust and Fauna, who are, I guess, just hanging out, she states, like, to be fair, not really a fighter. I'm more wise and smart. Have to be to survive.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it's the first time I played tag. So, I guess thanks for that experience.
Yeah. You're welcome. I suppose I didn't mean to be so good at it. Not to say that I wasn't giving you a chance, but yeah, you did well.
It's fine. I know I'm not that athletic.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, we all have our strengths, so we need to work with what we have, and I guess it was just like a fun way to have a light-hearted way of dealing with our problems. So
Yeah. Like, you look into her more and you can tell, yeah, she agrees with it. But that embarrassment, that momentary flustering of hers, it's gone now. Like, she picks herself up very quickly. But she does look towards you. Yeah, I get that.
you ever need to, if you ever want to really talk about something, just let me know.
Not really.
It's okay.
I know.
Yeah. You don't have to be strong just for everything. It's okay, Opal.
Like, I'm assuming you're like clasping on her back, like trying to comfort her.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, look, Nikolai, you're nice and everything, but I don't hit on guys that are already taken.
Opal, I'm trying to be a friend. I'm not trying to be anything more than that. I just want to know that
because that'd be awkward.
I just want you to know that if you want somebody, I guess if you don't want to talk to a guy, that's up to your decision. But if you want to, if you don't really care, then I can be a person to listen. So
I mean, I guess I've kind of mentally dealt with all my problems, though.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like, physically, no. But mentally,
Oh.
yeah.
okay. Well, I guess so on that case, I guess if you have some kind of those problems, I guess you can go towards the best person for that kind of issue. So if that's me, sure. If that's someone else, go for it.
I mean, once we get you magically trained up again, yeah, it'd probably be you. Dust is
Okay.
a little too kind-hearted, and Ada even more so. Like, if somewhere down the line we need to get rid of someone.
Okay, let's say the word I like the word remove from the equation. That's a good one. Yeah, remove from the equation. It means that it's like it wasn't a problem to begin with. We just solved it. So, yeah.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
potentially down the line I need to do a math problem, I'll let you know.
Okay.
You make it to Dust and Fauna's street line of sight. She waves towards you. You wave towards her. Fauna. Opal then states towards the entire group minus Ada and Amara and whatever Whisper's doing. Okay. You guys want to have lunch or something? Nikolai's buying.
Festive eats, maybe.
I'm all for that if Nikolai's buying.
Okay. Okay.
We can go more have like a nice like meal and then start a week off right for the festival.
Uh-huh. So do we go back to the bar or do we go somewhere else?
I think we should go somewhere else. I think that lady has probably worked herself to the point where she doesn't like to see us anymore. So, or anybody.
Opal does state. That's probably true. Don't think she's a people person.
Yeah. Maybe a more hospitable eating establishment would probably be the best. Ada, where do you want to go eat?
As you round the corner, I guess Ada and Amara also around the same corner.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I thought she was near us. Okay, never mind.
Well, they were window shopping. They were in the bazaar. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
as if you can't meet them.
Sorry, what?
You round the corner and like your entire team's also here.
We met up and we're going to get food. Do you want to eat?
Sure. Am I hungry?
Yeah, I'm paying also.
Oh, you're paying?
Yeah.
Did something happen?
Just like a nice festive get together because apparently we can relax and all sit down and just be more, I guess, at ease for once.
He won that game of tag and now he wants to celebrate.
Hey, just because. Sure.
You play tag?
Yeah, I mean, I played tag a lot when I was in the castle, but I guess I haven't had a chance to because nobody felt like they were up for it. But yeah, we had a good heart-to-heart kind of conversation. So
Well, that's good for all of you. I'm up to lunch though.
what time is it?
Lunchtime, around noon to maybe 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know any places? So I guess you can tell us, Dogma.
Well, no one really knows any places. Dust does have some history here. Let's see how much he spent out on the streets or if he just did his work. Dust, go ahead and roll history.
Okay.
At 20. At 20. At 20.
Ah,
I personally don't think it's going to be all that high.
You never
In
know.
this region.
why?
Yep.
Ah.
So the way that I kind of see it is, within the city, Dust may have not necessarily spent a whole lot of time, if he ever came at all. Most of his time would have been in Yupta, so he would have been in this area, but maybe not necessarily the city.
Yeah, that makes sense. You ask around. Eventually, you are given directions to various places. So I guess I'll just name a few, and you either go to one of them or not at all. Maybe you find a stall.
Can I ask around and see if anybody would know
Yeah.
about the best place?
You ask around, and the first person you come across is a nice halfling individual. Stark orange hair, bright and brimming. Nice mustache. He just looks towards you. Hey, evening. Can I help you with something?
Yeah. Sorry, I had food in my mouth.
Ironic.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Do you know any of food places that are around here?
Well, there are a few. Like, you looking to get, looks towards your group. Like, all of you well fed, or just like one person in particular? Like,
I think we would want a more group party event, something that has a lot of good hospitality and good food, and everybody has a good time.
oh, you won't find that lacking in this city. There are a few places you can go to. One of them's known as the Shadow Jackal. It is a nice guild hall that people can go in, have a little like snack, or a very big meal, if depending on what you want. Not exactly a place to bring a date though. But you said you were going as a group.
Mhm.
There is another one known as the Eating Hall. Very big place. Good place to get a drink, but the meals are good, okay. But for the price you're getting what you're paying for. Nice
Mhm.
enough. And the people there are also okay.
Gotcha. So that's a no-go, I'm guessing. We are looking for more of a, I guess you could say, upscale kind of eating place. So,
Uh, upscale.
more luxury, I guess, if possible. I don't know if that would be around, but
Hmm, not exactly an upscale city, sir.
Huh.
like
Well, I just
I guess the
didn't know.
most upscale you can find here is the uh, Shadow Jackal.
Okay, well,
You can
I
have
guess
your own
that's
private booth.
yeah, that sounds actually pretty nice. We could probably rent out it for the afternoon, I suppose, maybe.
Probably.
Well, could you tell us the best way?
Absolutely. He then gives you directions towards it. It's just making a right down the block, taking a left after the words, and then looking for a giant sign that reads the Shadow Jackal.
Uh-huh.
Can't miss it.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Well, thank you.
no problem at all. And if you're still in town for the festival, enjoy yourself.
You as well.
They make way back
And
to what they were doing, and you go back to your team.
and I tell them we're off to the Shadow Jackal. It has good food, good people, and we can have a decent meal for a large group of people.
Okay, then let's head that way then.
I lead the way.
You lead the way. It's not that hard to find it. You eventually led towards a nice wing after asking for like your own private thing. They bring you upstairs towards a hallway into a bigger room that has like smaller tables around it because that's usually what they do for like a private thing. But this is
Mm,
big enough that you are allotted this room area.
these chandeliers are very low.
They
I'm
are
surprised,
very
dude.
low, apparently. I guess the way the artist interpreted it, it's supposed to be like above the head, but not too high. I don't know. I didn't draw this.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But the bartender basically gives, well, not bartender, technically being a waiter here. A waiter gives you like menus here and there, and you see a variety of foods. Some more pleasant than others. Others pretty good. There's a wide
Yeah.
variety here.
Good sir,
Yes, sir.
can you bring out does everybody want something ale or any kind of good beverage that they would want? I'm gonna take your silence as a yes. We'll have around a large barrel of your finest ale.
All right then, sir. Large barrel of ale. That'll come out to 50 gold. Anything else for the rest of you?
No, that's for the group. I'm just. Oh well, if they want anything, they can have anything.
I
but
mean,
yes.
food-wise, sir.
Oh well, yeah, I'll take the house special, and I'm not sure what everybody else can order their own.
Very well then. One mammoth steak. And then he's like waiting for the rest of you.
Yeah, no. Just something fairly light. I got a lot on my mind right now, so.
All right, I'll go with a nice seasonal salad from the Feywild. Then looks towards the rest of the group. He gets down Fauna, Opal, Amara, then looks towards Ada. And you miss?
One, could I have a light alcohol if you don't mind? And also,
course.
could I have something that will give me some energy at least?
Certainly. we have a nice spirit that you could partake of. It's mainly juice with alcohol mixed inside.
Sure.
And what would give you plenty of energy? I suppose. Do you eat meat or vegetarian diet?
I do eat meat.
Then I would recommend a nice. Blanking on the name. He tells you something good. Can't remember
Duck,
the name.
beef, chicken, roast.
No, he would say a nice boulette burger.
Ah, nice.
Oh. Yeah, that'll do. Thank you.
Plenty of protein to make sure you have the calories to break down through the day. He comes in like 10 minutes later, brings it all out. It takes more than 10 minutes, but magic. Magic speeds up cooking. He gets you like a nice barrel that he wheels to the table. It is already able to be drawn from. You guys have your own drinks, cups to the side, mugs to the side. Ada has her own separate drink that is in a glass container, but the rest of you also have your own steins. Ada has one as well to the side, but she doesn't have to if she doesn't want to. But there's also water in there just in case.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys enjoy a nice meal. It's rather pleasant. This is I guess, very good guild hall.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as if you've ever been to a guild hall before, but maybe after you're done with the kingdom stuff, maybe joining a guild's not that bad. Up to you, though. It is only one city, so who knows how bad the other ones are.
Well, I felt like we deserved something, so I think this is just a way to have a good quality meal and sit down as friends together and enjoy the successes and then the failures, and as well as all of the challenges that we've had. I think that it's good to reflect on those things and just make a toast so that we can all be open to the challenges that face us and challenge each other to work ourselves through them.
Through the challenges.
To the challenges. You should probably had invite a whisper. Just kind of not here.
Oh, I did. She's been a
busy.
mischievous person lately. I don't know if I can't really contact her, but
You can try. You
don't
can
know.
always roll a natural 20 again.
I think it's the fact of we tried to contact her last time and she was not able to be contacted because we didn't know who she was. So
Very true.
Yeah. And she's not for not. She's probably going to be doing that again. She did mention she was getting intel and stuff like that. So probably going to be disguised during that time. Probably magical. But Amara does state, honestly, Nikolai, thank you for all this.
you're welcome.
We're probably going to have a respite of a week, hopefully. So if there's anything you need to do, I guess it's the time to do it.
Well,
From what I can tell and from what Ada and I both discovered while walking around town, there were a few games and things we can do in town, obviously. But these are the ones that stood out the most. And Ada, you'd have this information as well. So if you want me to tell you anything further, just let me know.
Okay.
what are the games? I guess I know the games, but Nikolai doesn't know the games.
Amara does state, well, one, we have the Trial of the Artist. That is artisans themselves go into a collective room. Obviously, the people in attendance can see what they do. And they must create a artwork all befitting their skill and talent. There is an award of 1,000 gold for the winner. and a choice of one artist's own creation. Now, an artist can either be a jeweler, a actual paint and prim artist, like most people think, a singer, a crafter, a blacksmith, and something of that nature.
Could you play an instrument? Is that artisan?
Yes, but you would need to have composed the music then and there.
Ah, well, I guess I could take a gander. I don't know if that's the same amount of skill that Dust has, but I mean, I would say he has way more skill in crafting than I have in performing. But
I would state that from what we can tell, the judges are comprised of a blacksmith, an artist, paint and oils, and a chef. So they are a little bit biased, but they are judges still.
Mm-hmm. Well, is there anything else other than that?
Yes. The next one is the animal tamer. This comprised of testing your own wit with animals and the like. One must be able to tame a owl bear while it has been caged up for some time. Obviously, they feed it and things of that nature, but when it comes to animals, they get very not happy when they're housed for some time.
Mm-hmm.
This is a first day event, so when they are let loose, one member of an audience, or several if they decide to do more, must tame the owl bear to be not as mad. It's not a very big thing. It's more of playing a game of chicken and see who loses and who wins. It's just a thing people do and can do. The reward money is 100 gold. So it's a pretty good chunk of change. Even if you do fail, they have medics there so you won't die from it.
Okay.
But there are a lot of people watching during that time, especially noblemen. So if you want to make a good impression, that is the place to be. So if you do fail, it's a very bad place to be.
Yes.
But that one involves animal handling.
Mm-hmm.
There is another part in the city that has to involve a little scenario where there are a bunch of robbers coming into town to take and pillage from various ship workers in the area. The scenario is basically defeating the pirates in any...
So cops and robbers?
Yeah, cops and robbers. Defeating the pirates. Obviously, you lose if you attempt to kill anyone. And they do have medics there once the combat is over. Thankfully, they have someone to cast Revivify if someone truly dies, but hopefully they don't have to use it.
I see. What is the prize pool for that one?
This one is a team prize pool. Unless you decide to take it up on your own, then I suppose it is just yourself, but it's quite dangerous and deadly. Well, not deadly per se, but you know what I mean. It becomes harder. The prize pool there is 3,000 gold.
Oh, wow.
And it is going to be judged and overviewed by military strength of both Dust, looks towards Dust, the kingdom, not you, and military people of our own kingdom of Isle.
I wonder what it would feel like if I don't know. I think that Nikolai would have probably said this to like under his breath. I wonder if I did that by myself. Ada would hear that.
The better you do, the more likely you'll be picked up by guilds of high rank or the military itself, and you would be awarded a high rank in turn.
It's rather interesting.
I like being high ranked. I think that would be actually a nice challenge for me. How many people need to be enter?
In a group, it's a maximum of 5. Minimum of 1, but hardly anyone goes it alone.
Nikolai, if you try, I'm not going to be surprised or am going to stop you.
I know, but feel like I need to get stronger, and I mean, Dust would probably be my best ally, and I don't know if you would want to do that, but Dust seems like he would do the artisan trial instead of doing that one, and I don't know if you can do both.
Are they on separate days?
They are all on individual days. The only one that actually matters is the animal handling one, but you can only enter in one at a time.
And
So
I
you
do
could-
plan on entering the crafting trial.
Yes.
I mean, we all have a week to do everything. We don't have to do everything just once, like all at once.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess so. I wouldn't really want to do the animal one, but the other two sound fun.
It was also stated that you can't re-enter one after you failed it. So keep that in
Okay.
mind.
Wait, so like you're saying if you fail one, you can't enter something else, or?
You can't re-enter the same one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And if you do succeed on one, you can only enter in a total of 3, as they don't want someone to just steamroll everything and take the money from everyone.
Wait, didn't you? Okay. Dogma, out of game. Did you say 3? Did you just only say 3?
An individual can only enter a total of 3.
Oh, okay. Okay. And there's only how many other things are there?
There are 3 more.
Oh, okay. Did she learn about those?
She did.
Okay, what is okay. I'm just like writing all these down. Okay, what?
Yeah. The other one we encountered was a pie or food eating contest. The first day would be pie, of course. Who knows the other days? But that one
Okay.
involves constitution and the like.
That one sounds awesome. Nikolai is like excited.
From what I can tell, it involves a good, strong stomach and the ability to eat what you can. However, it is a non-magical contest, which means you can't.
Don't need magic to drink beer. So
It just means you can't amplify your skills by magical means. There might be a beer drinking contest.
I mean,
based
I
off
haven't
of
really.
that. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. I feel like, I mean, if I can drink a lot of heavy ale, I probably can eat a lot of food, right?
Mainly said food, but maybe.
I don't know. I can try it. Maybe.
Mars a little worried. But she then states, there is another one described as well, it's not a very good name. It's just called the Ring of Fighting. It's just exhibition matches you can go into and just fight each other.
Okay.
Just test your strength, test your mettle. Some involve magic, others involve both skills, and they also involve no magic at all. It just depends on how you want to train and operate. From what I can tell, a lot of people use these ring matches to test their own mettle against magical means or everyone else. Since the festival does have a lot of people here, you can make your own personal wagers against your opponent. And it is a ladder match system, so you win up to 5 rounds. The more you win, the greater the prize pool. The prize for first win is at 50 gold, and then it advances beyond that times 2. So you can win a large sum if you've defeated everyone.
So you're saying 50, and then you multiply that, and then 200, and then 400, and then 800.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a lot of money for just fighting. But if you do lose, I highly doubt they'll let you go on to the next match.
Yeah. And what is there anything else?
There is the last one. It's on, it's like the first one. It's only a specific day kind of thing. It is when the moon is at its apex when it's full. It is known as the Haunted Walk. At midnight, those involving in the Haunted Walk would move around and try to find, from what I can tell, I don't really have that much information on this one, to find the Jewel of the Moon. I don't really know much detail about that one. It's just what we overheard.
Oh, and then also, what happened with the lightning thing? How did that happen?
Oh, that was from a booth, actually. It was kind of a test your fate sort of booth. Like I said from last night, they had these tarot cards, and each tarot card had a magical ability. I was only able to, well, my limit was pulling out 3 of them.
Okay.
The first one was, well, getting happy for a bit, basically. You know, feeling good. The second one, of course, was the lightning, and the third one was supposed to change my point of view of the world, but that one didn't work.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do recommend going to the booth. The thing is, though, you might die from pulling some of the cards, because some of them have...
Okay.
Death.
I think that sounds like a fun thing to do, honestly. If anything, yeah.
I mean, as long as nobody dies.
Yeah, there's that. Well,
I could probably show it to you later. I mean,
yeah, we could check that out before the evening, I guess, before it gets too late.
Yeah, you guys also know that there's a whole bunch of other random things you can find. Those are just the sanctioned things you can do.
Gotcha. Well, I would think we would be getting done with our meal at the moment. We've probably been sitting here for a couple hours.
Yeah, you finish your meals easily enough. We're having small, polite talk during the time. Finishing maybe that keg of alcohol.
Should I roll a Constitution roll?
Who would get drunk?
I would know. I would be casually drinking. I would be drinking casually and not trying to be too loose. But
if you were casually drinking, it wouldn't be too difficult to know when to drink water. Go ahead and roll Constitution. Now,
whoa.
Not even buzzed. You're buzzed. That's what you were going for. Like, you feel good. A little concerning to everyone. Go ahead.
I was going for a casual drink, and I knew the exact limit that I could drink to be just on the edge of not being drunk.
Yeah. Amar is more or less concerned that you have grown a very big tolerance to alcohol, but overall says nothing. But you yourself are buzzed. It's a nice, enjoyable feeling. It's concerning and alarming to various people, but to you, it's fine. You know your limits. Overall, you are okay and able to walk if need be.
I don't like this. I've rolled 2 20s. This is not good.
Yeah. But by the time you head out, you do see the bartender basically puts your bill on the table whenever you're ready. And it is 50 gold for the stein of beer. I've already mentioned that beforehand. Not stein, giant barrel. He does state,
Yes.
we can keep that at house, and whenever you want to finish it, just come in and ask for your barrel.
Oh, okay.
You only got like 1/4 of the way done with it, which is still concerning, but you know, it's Nikolai.
Yeah.
But the rest of the food, as well as the side drinks people have here and there, is
In the room.
In the room, not everyone. In the room, is just a total of 10 gold. It's not, breaking your bank money. Well, it is if you're not an adventurer.
Yeah. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate the service, and very nice accoutrements and things. I will stop by now and again, or I don't know. Do I just pick it up for the barrel, or just come in and I can have it sitting here? Does it ever go? It doesn't. I mean, there's probably a limit to its date, but
Above game, I would think that the barrel that they would have given you, yeah, it would have been decently sized, but it was something that you could actually lug around.
I would imagine.
It is,
like-
but most people wouldn't. Well, most of you are, Nikolai. You could technically lug it around. It is by the way, if we're talking dimensions, it is 3 feet long, 2 feet
Oh,
wide.
it's like what? Oh man.
So you're talking like a full 10-gallon.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, he's talking about.
it was
That's a lot.
50 gold.
Uh,
Like you definitely can, if you want to. He'll give you straps if you want to put it on your back.
You can. I'll come back and we can pick it up a different day. But
Very
I
well then,
will.
sir. Since you've already paid for it, we'll just have it in store. It is good for an entire year, so do drink responsibly. He does lift it. This man is pretty thin-whipped, but apparently pretty strong as he picks it up and he like shakes a little bit. It's already half-ish empty. Concerning, but there is a lot of you, so thinks nothing of it. Puts it in the back, gives you a receipt for it.
Carry the 1, give the bonus, and let's do it even. Here you go, my good sir, and I give him a sack of 100 gold.
That is a very big tip.
You earned it, sir.
Thank you. Walks away. Very confused.
Don't spend it, and be very gracious with that money.
We split tips in house.
Come back here.
Comes back.
I pull out 10 gold. This is for you and you only. The rest you can split.
Nods, puts it in his pocket. Thank you, sir. If you want a good word to join the guild, just let me know. My name is Strovanov. Pleasure to meet you.
Nikolai. Pleasure.
Shakes your hand. Goes away with your sack of money. Amara looks towards you. Wow. Where were you when I was still performing at bars?
I was stuck in a castle trying to entertain a king. So.
With that kind of tip, it checks out. So, anyone have any plans today? Well, this evening? There's only the opening ceremony tonight, and then I think festival starting tomorrow.
Well, I'll go see if I can find this card guy.
Oh, I can
First?
bring you over to him.
Yeah,
What-
we'll do.
I know the way.
we can do that tomorrow. We can do that
Okay,
tomorrow.
I guess we've had a long day.
Yeah.
We could
Okay.
head in for the night.
I'm just meeting with Gert later this evening. So,
Yeah, I think we already roleplay that out.
yeah, we
Yeah.
did that already.
You succeeded
So,
with your
right.
rolls. You failed one, then got 2 natural 20s immediately afterwards. So I said, yeah, whatever. Ignore that first one.
Yeah. I was rolling well last session. I don't think I will roll well this session.
Yeah.
Mm,
You meet with Gert before opening ceremonies start. You train a bit, and she does state, all right then, looks like I have a lot to teach you, but not enough time. But you do have enough knowledge now to work with far more intense tempered metal. So whatever you're making, it should have a strong foundation. All right then.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll just move on.
No, she was just looking at you after she said, all right then.
Oh yeah. Yeah, thanks so much for the help. This will greatly aid me in my one of the current tasks that I'm working on. So,
Oh, I'm sure. You always have to have a strong foundation. Otherwise, things will collapse and break upon you.
Oh, so true.
But yeah, if you need any more help, I guess you can go visit my family. They have their own set of skills. She tells you about her family, which you already know. If you don't remember, it was the Screwbeards.
Yeah, Screwbeards.
Yep. You can find their location. They're very famous blacksmiths. Unfortunately, if someone doesn't want to be a blacksmith, they kick you out. Which is her kind of situation.
Yeah.
Little sad, but she's gotten over it. Actually living her life. But she then looks towards you. All right, then. I'm going to enjoy my festival evening. Do you enjoy yours?
Yes, I will.
She begins to walk, pat you in the back, pat you on the butt, because she keeps doing that, and heads out. The wisp of a air elemental is also like cleaning things up, because the blacksmith is also like setting things up for the upcoming time. In their own primal language, they do state, "Do take care now, and have a pleasant stay."
Yes, and thank your master for me for allowing us to use their workshop.
You begin to head out.
Yeah.
The elemental themselves understand, but not all the same. They can't really do too much other than observe, watch, eat, and clean. Unfortunately, they are very low leveled. But, nice enough people. You begin to head out, and the streets are more and more wild as more and more people have come in specifically this day, the day before the festival. I'm just going to say you all meet up back at your inn. Except for Ada and Amara, apparently. There we go. You want me to back at your inn without... Was that?
Floating on the ceiling.
Well, technically everyone's floating.
Well, me.
Yeah. Rid of bartender for right now, but she's technically there.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well,
We'll be able to make the opening ceremony.
Oh, yeah. You have like an hour, maybe an hour and a half before.
Let's try to make it to the opening ceremony. Let's see what's going on there.
all right. I suppose I became very accented when I said that. I don't know why.
Whisper looks towards you, like, by a lot. Is there something you want to say, Nikolai?
No, sorry. I was trying to be British for a second. I was testing out something.
Okay.
Yeah. Pardon.
It's fine. Like, I do it all the
Yeah.
time. I change my voice to, go spy on people and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It just happened. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see if we can make it there. I'll do some light reading on the way, I suppose.
Yeah. While you do some light reading as you make your way there, it is almost interrupted by the gaggle of people already on the streets.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Tents, lights, and people strewn about within the city itself. Massive balloons just blown up in the air, made by magic and druid craft. These anomalies that a lot of people don't usually see are guided in the air by winds of magic, gust, and other types of spells. You are in this menagerie of people. Humans, orcs, drow, elves, everyone and anyone's here. It is a festival, and it is a lot. The only other time it was this much was when the cindering happened, and hopefully we don't have a repeat of that. hopefully. But through it all, you do see and come across a nice little veranda where there is a man waiting, presumably the mayor, or just someone important. A tabaxi man with very orange hair, very whisker thin. I'm just going to show it to him. Very thin whiskers, but long. Protruding from his mustache area all the way down. Begins to give salutations to everyone. Until, well, his opening speech to everything happens. He addresses the crowd and in an easy enough fashion to state maybe nobility or someone important. He does state, "People of my city, people of grand importance, and those coming from beyond the sands, I welcome you to the Moon Festival. The time of autumn is upon us, a time to bring in our harvest, a time to celebrate all our year's accomplishments. I ask for you not to be individuals, but to be a collective of those communing in a community. And for that, and for things to come forwards, to enjoy yourselves, to have fun, and remember, you have a week of festivity. Enjoy it before the next year's work." A lot of people begin to laugh here and there. Some more worried because they have a lot more work to do next year. But people shout, people celebrate, and eventually he then states, "Now join me in the festivities and the events." And giant explosions happen in the sky. Fireworks, not people attacking. As fireworks shout into the air and explode. People shout, "Hooray,
Wow.
hurrah." Someone in the crowd, "Wow."
Oh my god.
And he eventually joins the group, not your group, but, the group of people down on the streets themselves. It's honestly a nice, pleasant thing to feel and to understand. Like, you're in the streets. Oops, those are pies. You're in the streets. Like, if you want to do anything, things are open now. Things will be open practically 24 hours.
Yeah. Okay. I first want to do a history check because I want to check to see if that was the governor, right? Or essentially.
That would be the governor.
Okay.
You
I
can
want to check
make
to
history,
see
yeah.
if he's actually a member of. Yeah, if he was a member of like my clan or tribe.
Oh,
You've never met this man before in your life. He reminds you of your Uncle Thomas or whatever your uncle's true name would be. But his demeanor, his style of dressing is a little bit different. The only similar kind of feeling would be, I guess, his coat. Like, same kind of hairstyle, but other than that, everything else is different. Nice enough man, though. Like, you can definitely speak with him if you want to.
He just looked very familiar. So.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of.
But basically, it's like one of those things, like, someone that looks exactly like this. You go say hi, like, you go up to him and go, "Hey, uncle, it's been some time." And he's like, "I'm sorry, I don't really know you, but evening." And then you, like, walk away.
Yeah. But it's also been years. Like, he was about 9.
Yeah.
When the event that his clan fell apart. So it's been years since he's seen the majority of his clan. So, okay. What do you say we go and see about playing some games?
Sure.
Maybe
Mm-hmm.
Us?
I like this idea.
It would be nice to explore for a bit, so.
Yeah, let's go explore.
All right. Yeah, everyone go ahead and roll me perception checks.
Perception check.
That's good.
What? Oh my gosh. I've got to stop it. Like, for real, though.
My prediction is incorrect. I got a 2.
Oh. What is going on with Nikolai tonight?
I gotta stop. I just literally have to stop.
There's gonna be a point where it's gonna either just keep going well or flop. I'm betting on it just keep rolling well.
Probably. Okay. Honestly, I was just looking for the highest roller. Nikolai, what kind of booth would you be looking for?
Probably a booth. Feel like I don't really know. Ooh, idea. So you know those booths where like some guy has like a snake in like one of those baskets and then he has like a flute? That booth.
Okay. You come across like a good amount of the team like wanders around here and there, enjoying like some small snacks here and there, until you all wander around this one booth. It is a snake charmer booth that seems to be a Ying-Ti individual with a nice big basket in front of them. He looks towards you and in a raspy-ish voice, I'll make him this guy. This man looks towards you. Very snake-like. He looks towards you. Welcome, travelers. Here to explore the wonders of the sand. For just 1 silver piece, you too could have your own snake companion, if you're willing.
I honestly, gonna say this out loud. I don't feel comfortable. But I will abide by your customs. Do you want to do anything here, anyone?
Well, how does this work?
You pay a silver piece, and then with either an instrument, your voice, or here's the basket, or this flute I do have. He shows you a flute. He wipes it down, making sure it's sanitary. You must perform an animal handling check, and if you do well, you may have a garden snake, a king cobra, or who knows what else. You do really well, it may even become magical. And then he gives you like the small little, what's it called? Fine print. Not all snakes are magical. Not all attributes are the same, and blah 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 by everywhere.
So, interestingly enough, you know, Nikolai actually is proficient with flutes. So,
Nikolai want a snake as a pet?
He's not really good at animal handling though, but we can try. This guy creeps him out, but okay. I guess I can try. I'll step. Amara, excuse me. Step here.
Okay.
Step over here. It's okay. And then I guess what do I roll if I have so I have it's the proficiency of flute. Do I just click on that and then I add my proficiency bonus plus my animal handling?
No.
Oh.
You roll your performance for your flute.
Okay.
And then, depending on what that type of roll that is, it can give you advantage, a bonus, or disadvantage if it's bad.
So the flute, I don't have an attribute to the flute. I just have it as the thing that I'm.
It would be your performance then.
Okay, so just roll performance.
Charm, not charm. Charisma plus modifier plus proficiency. Since you're proficient in flute.
Okay. 21.
Pretty good. you begin to play your song, and like three snakes come out. One seems to be very thin but very quick. It's a black snake with like it looks like stripes on their back made of yellow. Another one is a very large snake with waving scales on the top of the head, kind of like a king cobra, but smaller. And there is another one with like rainbow-like scales on them, like so dancing to the music. You can choose between these three, and with advantage at what you decide. You can't pick all of them, but you can choose between these three.
So let's see how well my companions know which snake I'm gonna pick. Dust, which I'm just gonna which Ada or Dust, which snake do you think I would pick? Nikolai would pick?
What were the three snakes again? Sorry.
So
There's
this garden snake,
one.
there's a smaller cobra, and then a rainbow.
No. Well,
Oh, did I get that right?
kind of. There is a garden-sized snake, but
garden
black
size.
with stripes of yellow on their back. What looks like a smaller size king cobra like snake, not exactly king cobra. And then there is a rainbow scaled snake.
Put it down. So
Truth be told, I think Nikolai would go for the one that would. I think he will go for the one that looks similar to a king cobra.
Ada.
Honestly, I was in between the king cobra or the rainbow snake, because I'm assuming that I'm gonna go on a low limb and say the rainbow snake probably has some magical properties that could possibly help you.
Ada's right.
The man says, "Could be. Maybe it's just very pretty. You
Rainbow
never
snake.
know."
And then I would try to do the charm whatever the rainbow snake is.
Okay, go ahead and roll animal handling with advantage.
Advantage animal handling.
That's
You know
a
what?
13.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a 13.
Do you draw the snake closer to you? And you're not particularly good with snakes, so instead
I'm
of
not particularly good with animals.
allowing it to come towards you and wrap around your hand or your leg or something like that nature, you're like, oh, it's coming towards me, so it might want me to pick it up. So you go towards it, wrapping your hand around it, and it almost tries to bite you. But instinctively, it then just recoils back into the basket, and the other two snakes go in as well.
Oh, okay.
He tries.
You didn't roll so bad you take damage, but you rolled not great for this particular snake.
Okay.
Not too bad. Nice try.
Yeah.
Surprising it didn't bite you. That happens often.
Okay, well, I guess I'll try a different day, I suppose.
And when you fail this booth particularly, you do get a small little stamp that he puts on your hand. It will wash away in 24 hours.
Ah.
Yes. Okay, get out of here. And then he looks towards the rest of your team. Anyone else?
Yeah, we just walk away.
You just walk away.
I'm good. Dust isn't too. He technically already has a snake.
Does he?
What?
Huh?
Yeah, I have the staff of Python.
Oh.
Okay.
He just hasn't used it yet. In fact, Dust hasn't even attuned to it yet.
He just has it. You guys walk away from this man. He's a little creepy. He seems nice enough, but the way he's speaking is a little weird. So when you're walking away, he goes, "Are you sure you don't want to test your luck?" You begin to walk away faster.
I mean, the thing is, Ada is proficient in any instrument. Neither do I think she would know how to talk to snakes. So Ada will probably back away for that.
Okay.
Like the thing you can do is like you can do something, and that something can give you advantage or disadvantage depending on how well you did. Or you can just try animal handling and, well, straight up just have a flat roll. Up to you. Okay, the next highest was
Well, it was
poorly.
Yeah, Ada.
Everyone did pretty poorly. But Ada rolled a 10. Everyone but Nikolai, I should say, rolled poorly.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess Ada will look for some games.
Okay. You come across a few booths here and there until you hit a small little booth just titled Dice and Luck. There is well, you're not exactly sure what they are as they have their face fully covered, but it doesn't seem, bad. They don't give you a bad vibe. It's just, kind of weird. This booth has a whole bunch of dice on the table with a whole bunch of people like moaning and groaning because they just lost. He then looks towards them. Better luck next time. He then notices your team. Oh, evening. Time to play. Rules are simple. You roll 3 dice, 3d10. The higher you get to 21, the more you win. The further away you get from 21, the worse you win. Well, the worse you lose, I suppose. If you go over 21, you bust. Simple as that. Obviously, you go against the house, which is me. I get 3 dice as well. Simple rules. Just very hard not to, fail, depending on your luck. I, of course, as the house, get 1 extra D4 if I want it. That is the danger of playing this game. You can bet up to a maximum of 100 gold and the minimum of 5 copper.
Interesting. Ada, do you want to play?
Yeah, Ada will play this.
Okay,
Sure.
I'll play with Ada.
All right, then.
3D10? Individually?
3d10. State how much gold you're going to put down before you roll them. And the closest you get to 21 is the one that wins. You can go against just him. You can go against him and other people, or him and your team. Entirely up to you.
Nikolai, do you want to play against each other?
I don't. Wait. Like,
Or do you want to go? Or do you both want to go again?
I mean, I
You know,
don't
the
like.
odds,
We
and then we
would
can see
lose
whoever
each
wins.
other's
Yeah,
gold,
true.
right? Like, or what? How would that work?
The
They're
person that
basically-
loses relinquishes their gold and gives it to the winner. The house.
Like out of,
Go ahead.
Sorry, go. Out of game. Have you ever played what's the card game? 21.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
same
that's
principle.
basically what it is.
It's a more simplified version of blackjack
Mhm.
or 21.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in by myself, and
Okay.
for 10 gold.
All right. He puts down 20. He does state. All right then. As mentioned beforehand, 3d10. Whoever gets to 21 the closest wins, and I get an additional 1d4 if I decide to use it. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
All right then. Go ahead and roll 3d10. You can do it one at a time or all at once. That is
Oh.
a 7.
I am
That's-
so glad
Oh.
that we role played the lesson, the blacksmithing lesson last week, and not this week.
Oh gosh.
Okay. He also did
Okay.
poorly, but he gets a
Oh my
d4,
God.
so it enhances his own. He doesn't have to. He was just doing it to be a jerk.
So you don't get to roll. So if you can't roll another one, you just roll 3 and that's
You,
it.
you can bet again,
Oh, gotcha.
which is why
Oh,
it's
God,
minimum
this is
5
so-
copper, maximum 100 gold.
Okay.
You lose your money if you lose, but you don't
Oh, okay,
have to
gotcha.
bet everything.
Gotcha.
You lose that 10 gold, but the payout is twice of whatever you did and anyone else
Gotcha.
betting.
Okay.
So he takes the 10 gold from you. Better luck next time. He like rolls up your dice again, making sure they aren't weighted or anything. Looks good. Hands it back to your side, but he's not telling you to play again. It's more like if anyone else wants to play. Rolls his
Ada, do
dice.
you want to play first? Oh, sorry.
He's just checking his own dice, making sure that everyone knows it's not weighted. He rolled, it's not weighted. He then looks towards you. Anyone else want to have a go?
I would love to. Ada, do you want to roll together or do you want to roll separately?
You know what? Let's roll together. Ada's gonna put down 20 gold.
Okay, I'll put down 100.
Jeez. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Nikolai, just
Remember
go
when I
for it.
said max 100?
I
Once
know.
you bet 100, you can't play anymore.
I know.
This is worth
Okay.
it. Okay.
Okay.
So we both. You're taking 3. Okay.
That's pretty
Do
good.
I also roll down or just Nikolai? Nikolai.
You
That
roll
was my
against
roll.
each other and against the house as well.
Okay.
Cream 10.
Oh,
Gee,
the
oh,
bus.
Man.
All right, here is the house roll.
No!
Oh,
Oh
He can bust. He can
God.
bust. Or if, yes, he has to choose
he
whether
doesn't
he wants to
have
roll.
to roll the
He doesn't
D4.
have to, but he could.
He could, and then just get
Hey,
21.
can I pressure him? Hey, man, are you gonna roll that D4? See if you get 21.
I don't really know what I would.
I feel like you should probably roll that D1, D4.
I mean, the DM didn't ask you for a roll.
Sorry, never
What?
mind. That was the DM. You just
What
rolled.
is
Okay.
DM? Excuse
I
me?
don't know.
I don't know. I felt like you just put me in my place.
No, I was gonna ask you for a roll, but at disadvantage because this is the game he plays.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
I'm still gonna count your rolls, so 21, 14. Unfortunately, this guy. If you've ever been to a carnival, they're very hard to persuade.
Yeah.
I was gonna make it a
I mean-
15, but that's a 14.
Oh.
Ah, man.
So he just looks towards you. No, I'm fine with just taking this money. He takes both of your hands. Better look next time. Let me see your hand. He stamps it. You can't play this game for 24 hours.
Stop
I
doing
wonder how many stamps I can get today.
Is that just your goal now?
I guess it can be.
Sure. He looks towards the rest of your team. Now, any of you want to play again, feel free to. Once again, max 100 gold, minimum 5 copper. You don't have to. I'm betting you've spent up a lot of your time collecting your money, so feel free to have some fun while you currently have your currency.
Well,
You're not sure if
thank
he's
you.
rubbing it in.
Nikolai feels like he's sulking a little bit.
I was just gonna pat Nikolai's shoulder. You've tried.
I was so
Oh, yeah.
close.
You
I
were.
was so close.
I honestly thought Nikolai was going to win.
I know. Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone else, other than Nikolai, play? You don't have to.
That's the first time you actually rolled really well.
Yeah.
On a character that doesn't matter.
Well, we'll
Does it?
definitely come back here,
Feel free to.
but I think we're just gonna explore a bit more.
Of course. He gives you like all cards. These are generally symbolic. Just an easy enough way to find me in the streets. It's basically a small little map that gives you his current location.
Hmm.
And you head off. And Dust, what kind of booth do you find?
With a 2.
You find something. It's just depending on what you want to find. And like who went first, who went last.
I think he's muted.
Or he stepped away
I
for a
was
second.
muted.
Oh.
I was muted. Sorry, my mute button is like a switch, and it's so easy to flick it. So forget about it.
That's fair. Like once again, you can find a booth or you can just wander around. It's up to you. Maybe find a person. Maybe find something else.
I am definitely actually. I'm gonna do like pick the rubber ducky.
That's
Oh
fun.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Everybody's wondering those.
It's probably
games.
like
So,
it's
like-
probably like turtles or some kind of
Like
special
like-
animal.
Yeah, like let's say Dust is looking for like the ring toss, but he comes across like pick a duck and like get the prize on the bottom of the duck and says like, okay, let's go with that.
Yeah. You come across a nice Salamander's booth, Salamander Man's booth. There's a giant wading pool with a whole bunch of what look kind of like ducks, but not exactly ducks themselves. They have a more green tint to their feathers, longer neck, and like a more protruding beak.
Mm.
And then the man looks towards you. Greetings. Welcome to my booth. Easy enough rules. Pick a duck, look underneath them, and see what you get. However, they're able to fight back. So watch out for that.
Sounds fun.
There's a bit of danger involved. I'm all for that.
But they're
How
fighting
much is-
ducks now.
Rules are simple.
I think.
No, go on.
Oh no!
Uh,
Just my luck is being.
Your luck isn't too bad, Nikolai.
It is. It is being a. I don't know what a good word is without me being explicit, but yeah, yes. Let's try this.
Whisper just
Explain
looks
the
towards you.
rules.
You can say bad, like easy enough
Yeah,
description.
my luck is not bad. It is just being stubborn today.
Okay.
That so how much is it per try?
That is a duck.
There's 3 ducks though.
There's more than 3
Alan.
ducks. It's just not a lot of space in the booth. He looks towards you. It's not that hard. Well, it is hard, unfortunately. But it is, for try, it is 1 silver piece. But you get whatever is underneath them
Ooh,
as a
this-
prize.
This
The
sounds like
bigger
a
the
ma-
duck, the harder it is to control them. Now you get 1 net and 1 animal handling check. The smaller
Oh,
ducks
no.
give you advantage. The bigger ducks give you disadvantage. But the bigger ducks give you better prizes.
Ah.
And the ducks
Oh.
themselves get acrobatics or athletics checks to get away from your net.
Okay.
And they must beat the roll you rolled. So
Okay.
to easy to clarify, it's 1 silver piece to play. You can only play it once. Or once you lose, you lose. Then the 24-hour thing starts. However, the smaller ducks are easier to scoop up, but you know, the bigger ones get bigger prizes, but they are more dangerous. Well, you won't die from it. I'll let you know that already. It requires an animal handling check. With the smaller ducks, you get advantage. With the bigger ducks, disadvantage. The ducks also get acrobatics or athletics check to break away from the net, but they must beat the number you roll. Ducks get a +2 to both modifiers. If they, it honestly doesn't matter if they choose acrobatics or athletics. They get the same modifier.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to lay down 2 silver. I'm
Okay.
gonna do 2 tries.
All right, and remember, once you lose, you lose. All right then. Put to the side, gives you 2 nets. You're gonna need both in case one of them breaks.
And I will do it on 2 medium ducks.
Okay. Medium ducks don't really impose any disadvantage or advantage. so,
yeah.
Straight up animal handling.
Mm.
Ooh.
Two. Oh, I got a 12.
12's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, let me look at my notes.
I thought the first one was a 3.
Yeah, the first one was 3.
Yes.
The second one was
Oh, for
12.
sure he doesn't get
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah.
I don't get the first one. Like, I'm going for a medium-sized duck, but then it's like a large one.
D&D. Just making sure what a medium roll is in D&D.
It's like a 10. Like a DC.
No, easy is 10.
Easy is 10. Okay. I think it's like 12 or 13.
From what the first thing I
Because
clicked is 15 is a medium.
Oh, seriously? Oh, I'm trying to look.
But that was from Hipsters and Dragons, so I don't know if that is accurate. Medium roll 5e.
Oh, yeah, moderate is 15. Hard is 20.
I'm gonna say 13. You still fail, but it's better than a 15.
Yeah, I'll still fail.
Yeah, on my notes it also had 15 medium roll, so I was wondering that can't be right.
Okay.
You
Nikolai.
Try to go for both, but both of them, like the medium one immediately bites through the net. The other one bites into the handle and breaks it and like throws it at you.
Eve.
Interesting.
Better luck next time. Hand please. You give him your hand, gives you a stamp.
Yeah.
24 hours. You know the drill.
Okay. Can I have one, please?
Of course, that is 1 silver.
Okay, here's silver.
Gives you a net. He's
Okay.
currently mending the other 2 nets.
I'm gonna use it on a small duck.
All right. That is a not imposed disadvantage, so that is an advantage itself. That's a 17 and an 11. Okay. You're easily able to swipe one of the ducks. They're so small that you can get into the net. However, they do get a chance to break out, but they need to beat a 17 with a modifier of 2.
Hmm.
Just a duck getting a natural 20.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
That would be terrifying.
Okay.
That's not terrifying in general.
Man, I was really hoping he'd have called it this time.
I know.
I know, I also did.
You
That
don't
would've
stop
been-
calling
oh.
these things. You don't call it on something that doesn't matter.
It's a duck.
They try to break through, but eventually, like, they get stuck. Their legs, like, in between the net, and they, like, give up inside the net. The man, like,
Wow.
looks underneath their little belly area where they basically float on the air. Not the air, the water. And they, like, look towards it, examine through their booklet, and, like, give you a small little box. All right, then, sir, that is your prize.
Yay.
Like, he collects the net and the duck and, like, puts it back in the water. You believe the duck, like, flipped you off? You're not entirely sure. But they,
Okay.
like, waddle into the rest of the water.
Can I play again?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Once you lose, it's done.
Okay, I'll let Ada, you can go first. Or
Do you
yeah,
check the
go.
box for, like, what prize you got?
I'll check it, and then while Ada's going, I guess.
Yeah.
You open it up.
Sorry, go ahead.
You open it up and it's a small little whistle.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Easy, just
Okay.
duck, not the biggest prize. It's a nice
Okay.
whistle, though. It's worth 1 silver. Like, you
Oh.
got what you paid for.
Okay.
Got a whistle. It's not too
Huh?
bad.
I also gave you the first thing I saw on my list.
Ada's gonna give the guy a piece of silver.
All right,
and
then. Gives you
she's
an
gonna try to go for the middle duck, the
Okay.
medium duck.
That imposes no disadvantage or advantage, so straight up roll.
Okay. Please don't kill me.
That is
Yeah.
a 22.
Oh my
All
god.
right, the duck literally needs to roll a natural 20.
Okay.
We testing those odds. Let's do it. I'm calling it.
Oh, you almost called it.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
Like this medium duck is a lot
Yeah.
more feisty. It tries to break through, but nothing. It eventually gets tired. The man looks underneath where the prize increment would be. He looks through. Just also going to give you the first thing I see in the medium list. All right then. He gives you a bigger box than what Nikolai got. He gets the duck. You also believe this duck flipped you off when he gets into the water. Waddles in further inside. Puts the net to the side. Enjoy your prize.
It is going.
Do you open it?
Yes.
You open it, and inside seems to be a fractured, not a fractured, sorry, a fractal piece of metal. But the way it looks, it definitely seems strange to you, but not in a, Have you ever seen a kaleidoscope?
Ada probably has.
It
Yeah, I feel
looks like that.
Ooh.
It definitely has a strange assortment and way of looking at things. He does tell you what it is, and he does state it is a very interesting contraption. A lot of noblemen's, a lot of fair ladies, a lot of fair men like to use these things. So it's a good talking thing if you want to speak with other people. It is worth 1 gold, so it's very pricey.
Wait, so it's a sending crystal.
Not really. It's just an expensive trinket a lot of noble people buy.
Well, I'm definitely keeping this. All right, thank you.
Of course. You can definitely try to find a noble to upsell if you want to sell it. But the man looks towards you and the rest of the team. Anyone else want to give it a go? If not, perfectly fine. Looks towards Dust. You can't. At least not for 24 hours.
Oh, that's fine. I only wanted those 2 goes for right now. There's plenty of other places that I can go to enjoy the festivities.
Oh,
Who
plenty
knows, I
else
might
to
come
say.
back.
That's why we have the little 24-hour tidbit. To make sure you enjoy yourself and have more than one experience.
It is gonna look at the others. Do you guys want to have a go? No.
Whisper looks at the duck. I don't want to punch a duck. Funnel looks towards them. This entire time you haven't well, Ada might have. But this is Fauna. The entire time most others weren't paying attention to her. She looked like she was mimicking quacking, but was making no auditorial sound. So when you turned back to the team and Whisper said she didn't want to punch a duck, you more than noticed Fauna doing that. Nikolai and Dust, you as well. You don't know what was going on, but she then looks towards you guys. No, I don't think so. They really don't like it.
Oh, interesting.
I'm sorry. Is that why they were flipping us off earlier?
They don't like to lose.
So they're
Okay.
very stubborn ducks.
Very stubborn ducks and sore losers. I love the duck feature. So.
Amara's more or less fine with it. I'd rather not.
Okay, so should we just continue to look around?
Yeah. Sure. Okay. The man that's running the booth currently goes, all right then, here all week. Enjoy your stay at the festival.
Let's look at him like.
Will.
Yes, thank you.
He nods, heads out. Well, technically you guys head down. He goes into the GM layer. Oh, Nikolai, you were trying to do something.
Okay.
I was muted. I was muted.
Yeah,
oh
I
my
was-
gosh!
I was-
I kept
I was
on trying
wondering
to
what you
say
were
that I
doing that
wanted to
entire
do a medium
time.
duck.
Okay. Currently, he comes back.
Do the medium. Just Yeah.
This Nikolai just runs back to the pool. Hang on, I'll
I
be
was
back.
like,
Hold
wait a
on.
second.
I need to try again. I need to try on.
Same as
Yeah.
before, no disimpose advantage, disadvantage. Straight up roll, they have to beat you, whatever you roll.
I rolled a 21 because I thought someone was hearing me, and then I was like, oh, I forgot I was muted. Yeah. I probably couldn't have gotten that pretty great on a.
Sorry, I'm currently typing something. Okay. Man, they have to roll a 19 or better.
And
And bam.
oh my goodness.
Oh, close.
You managed to grab one of the medium-sized ducks without too much of an issue. They begin to waddle around and like really try to bite into it. But they can't break free. The man looks underneath at the plumage underneath, takes out a, yeah, I'll give you the next one after one Ada got, and then hands you the box. All right then. Takes the net, takes the duck, you know the drill for duck.
Yes.
And then you guys begin to walk away. While you walk away, you take a look at prize. Before that, getting them in GM lair.
You know what the prize is. I don't need a roll for it.
No. Looking at the box, you can determine that it is a weird pendulum thing. It looks ornate and very distinctive. Yeah, Nikolai would know what this is. This is well, not a timer per se. It is a metronome thing that you use for music.
It's actually very good for Nikolai. Oh, sorry. Yawn. Yeah.
It's worth 5 gold.
That's actually kind of cool. Because it is a thing that keeps track of order and tone and time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you begin to make way into the festival stalls once more. On the opening day, the first day, it's not that problematic right now. You enjoy some food here and there. You enjoy other games. Whisper tries to find someone that they will bet against. Amara quickly changes the subject so they don't lose their money again. And Opal also makes sure she doesn't lose her purse again. Hopefully that guy that got his booth blown up isn't in this town. Hopefully.
Let's hope not.
I guess
He had the paperwork to like set up a booth and, you know, do all the things he was doing. It's just for a selective point in time. He was just doing earlier than his permit allowed. Kind of why he got in trouble. But that's neither here or there. I just wanted to explain he had the paperwork. He just was technically doing it illegally before he was allowed to. Yeah. Anyways, you begin to walk the streets, and the first day is eventful, but nothing crazy. No one died. You met some rude ducks. A weird snake man. And a man that's very good at gambling, I guess. You make your way back towards the inn you're staying in, and it's crowded. Like, everywhere during festival time gets crowded. Even though it's not depicted, there are people everywhere. People on the counters, people sitting on the counters, people in chairs, people in the bar stools. Thankfully, you paid for the time in your room. So you have room to stay in. Man, that was terrible English. Yeah. After wondering where those rude ducks came from, that potentially could have fought one of you guys if You chose the biggest stock, so you never know. You go back into your rooms, have your meals there. It's only a copper. Well, no, she would have raised the prices during festival time. It's only 5 copper. Not a massive upcharge, but still an upcharge nonetheless. You have a nice meal and, well, talk about what you're going to do the next day. Amara does state, well, looks like for the next 24 hours, Nikolai can't do a lot of games and Dust can't do one game. But if you want to do the duck game again, most of us can. Sorry, Dust. But there are definitely a few other things we can do as well. But the main events from what I've mentioned beforehand, tomorrow, are the eating contest, the fighting ring, the...
I wrote them down, I remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But for everybody else, you should probably tell us all the things, just for everybody else to say.
Sure. The art contest, the night contest, but that's not until the mid-festival time. And the animal handling contest that's only open tomorrow. Oh, and the pirate scenario.
You mean robbers and cops?
Robbers and cops, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But we probably have time to do one a day. If there's like one specific one you guys want to do, or we can split up.
I have an idea. I'll probably do something. I don't know.
Well, I'll definitely be doing the crafts work. So tomorrow I will want to go and at least sign up.
I think I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Why is everyone being cryptic?
Well, if you guys are doing any of the main events, I'll definitely come and watch.
Opal does state. We can also go to like other things. I mean, we found just random booths today. There's probably a whole bunch of other stalls.
Well, first of all, the first thing I want to do tomorrow is go find that guy that has the cards, and then I'll go see if I can do either the robbers thing or the pie contest. I don't know.
Yesterday I did find a particularly interesting booth. It's an individual who can read the principles of everything. It's very interesting, rather interesting. He actually eased a lot of my thoughts. Not sure whether or not he's actually doing the same thing, but it was quite amazing. I highly recommend at least some of you to try and go again. I would like to try and speak with him again. He was a little cryptic, but was very helpful in easing my mind into many things.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, was just gonna say we can probably do, if we don't do a main event, 3 booths. If not, then 1 booth and 1 main event, either before or after a booth. Probably what amount of time you have.
Yeah.
You can do, if you do a main event, you can do 1 booth either before or after the main event. If you don't do a main event, you can just do 3 booths or just 1 around town. It's up to you. But sorry, Ada, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say we have an entire week. We do everything. Well, not everything, but we have time to visit the booth that Dust wants to go to the card booth, do the main events, see what's around the festival, I guess.
Yeah.
I will say this. Dust would have also been people watching this last night because he's trying to gather inspiration for the item that he's going to be making for the craftsman's booth?
Oh, there were a lot of people. You saw a whole bunch of dragonborn elves, high elves, low tier elves. It's what the high elves would call them. Wood elves, half elves, drow, half drow, which I don't think technically are a thing, but why not? Elves can do it. Humans, tabaxi. A lot of the populace is in this area, so that does make sense. Tieflings, and some Aasimar here and there. Surprisingly enough, not a lot, though, which is weird. Like, there's a good mix of people, but not as many Aasimar as you would expect. And other than, like, the golden eyes, the presence they give to people is very easy to find sometimes. So, some are born with wings, others have, like, halos on top of their heads. You only saw like a handful of them in that very big crowd. And that's weird.
Like generally for this area, or
for a
just in
festival
general?
time in general, like people would come into main cities, which this is one of them, and celebrate. There would be more than just a handful. Like, the numbers don't add up. Like, there's a, not small, but a small village of Aasimar alone within the rural community. Not big, but enough that a handful doesn't make sense. They would go to town to celebrate. It's possible they had to go somewhere else during this time, but it's just weird. It's not alarming weird, because they look like they were enjoying themselves. It's just strange.
Okay. I was looking at the map before the game. Is it essentially the town that between here and Yupta?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a chance that we would actually be going through that.
If you wanted.
Yeah. So, okay. I will make a note.
Okay. But yeah, you enjoy your dinners and things of that nature. And Ada is correct. You can do a main event or small booth things here and there. It's entirely up to you. But you get your full 8 hours, some less, some more. I feel like one of you might decide to drink in the middle of the night and oversleep.
What?
I don't know who, but someone.
What? What? Why?
Not pointing any fingers.
Why are you
There's
you're? I feel like I'm being
someone.
singled out here for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm just kidding. But you get your
okay.
full long rest.
Yeah, because I would run off to go get the barrel that I had. Okay, cool.
You did say you wanted to go get it later.
Well, I mean,
You can.
I didn't
I'm
want
not
to get it in
telling
the
you
middle of the
want-
night.
I'm
I would
not
probably
telling-
just carry it back here and then set it in the bar and then have it and then be like,
Oh, for sure, someone would
May-
try drinking it before you
I
woke
would.
up.
I wouldn't try to do anything diabolical with it
I know.
at all.
I know. But if you wanted to pick it up last night, you totally could have. Put it in your room, because if you don't put it in your room, people are going to drink it.
And yeah, I put it. Yeah.
Yeah. You brought it over last night, put it in your room, and make sure no one drinks it, other than you and anyone else you allow. But by morning, you all get up. It's still pretty rowdy. Less rowdy since people are coming back from hangovers or just overexerting themselves with just having fun that night. This town is currently open for 24 hours for the next 7 days. It's one of the reasons why the blacksmith wouldn't allow us to have his workshop for a night during the festival. But you wake up early enough, and the town's already alive. Before you decide on what to do, we will take our 5-minute break here, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
just like
Sure.
have it in their home to like make small talk and things.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not magical. Well, it's magical of the imaginary. It's not. It's not magic, unfortunately.
It's a wondrous mundane item.
Yes.
If you were to go up against, say, the large ducks, then there's the potential of being it magical, but otherwise, like for the medium, it would have just been a wondrous mundane item.
Okay. I was just really confused about it.
It's just nice. You more than made your money back and then some. But a medium duck is a medium duck. But yeah. You guys begin to head out into the day, and Nikolai asks, "So, where's this card, man?"
Oh
Because-
yeah, Ada would totally take
Mm-hmm.
one.
Yeah, where's the card guy?
If
What's
you're
his
ready
name, by the
now.
way?
Oh shoot. Ada Chance.
I knew his name. I thought you'd forget.
Ada would have known it.
Whoa, we're all
Like
here.
the-
Holy cow.
It's not the week- Whoa, jeez. Okay.
Sorry.
Are we all here?
We're all going.
I don't know
I
who
thought it
was
was just
going,
me.
so
I
I just
thought
copied and
it was-
pasted all of you.
It was just
Is
me and
everybody
Ada
going?
that I thought.
No, I think just like we're just going around as a group for the most part.
Okay,
Unless if like
that
Whisper
works.
and-
It makes it easier.
yeah, it just makes it so much easier.
Oh, that's where I'm at. You pulled me over.
And like there's a huge crowd, and so just it's safer and easier to go as a group.
Well, hello there. How are you? Heard your name around a little bit. Ada tells me good things.
Evening, traveler. What brings you to my shop?
This person that brought me here, her name is Ada.
Ah, hello again. It's been quite some time. Glad to see you didn't die out there.
Yeah, somehow I didn't. It was
Did he
nice.
try to kill you or something? What? It was
No,
the
no,
lightning.
yeah, it was the lightning.
Oh, okay.
He didn't manifest it. It just happened.
Oh, okay. I mean, it sounds fun, but
Depends on your definition of fun, I suppose. I forgot his mannerism was speaking, so eventually his voice will change. So keep an eye on
okay.
that. He does state. Easy enough, depending on what you do. It's a luck of the draw, and what you decide turns into your fate. You can draw 1, 2, or 3 cards, maximum of 3, but that's all you get once you choose 3.
Okay.
It can either be
I'll just
good,
pick-
bad, it can kill you, it can give you a new life, it can make you a princess, a prince, a dragon, or who knows what else. It all depends on the fate someone gave away.
Okay. Well, I'll just roll one. I'll just pick one card for now.
All right. I did state it could kill you, right?
I already warned him.
I mean,
All right.
I mean,
This individual likes taking chances.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
that is kind of like my whole thing.
All right. Just thought I'd offer it again. It is festival
is-
time, and people do
how-
like to
how-
take chances.
How big is this deck?
If I had to give it a number, 97 cards.
Okay.
Once most people hear death, they don't like to draw.
Do you have any bigger decks, or is this the only deck you have?
I have other decks, but most people come by to find a new life, find a new.
Oh, I'm doing it for
means.
fun.
I don't know how I feel about that. All right, I'll tell you what. I have 3 decks you can draw from. One is
Oh.
the deck of destiny, which is the cards I already have out here.
Okay.
They are the ones that your companion here have already drawn from. I have a deck of many things that you can a spire to draw from, and I have another card known as another deck rather. It only has 10 cards in it, but is known as a Wild Magical Chance.
I'll pull one from each.
Freaking
You can only pull from one deck.
Oh, if you only
As
pull from
It
I
might
see.
influence the others.
Okay, well,
The last decks allow. Well, the last deck is only one pull. It allows you to commune with an entity or god.
well, I don't really want the last one then. So if I pull from one and it doesn't influence the other one, can I pull from a different deck?
No.
I see. Well, we'll do what was the second deck?
Deck of many?
Yeah, let's do that one.
All right.
Nikolai, I don't think you realize just the deck of Destiny
Have you
is a
done?
little bit more safe to deal with than the deck of many things.
I'll just pull one
Um,
card.
I just throwing the dice, man.
All right.
Are you
wait,
pulling
wait.
from the deck of many things?
Is this actually the actually?
Yeah.
No. Wait.
So, what I'm saying is,
Okay. Does Nicola? Okay, here. Let's roll this. Okay, I'm gonna make a Can I make it insight or I don't know? How about we roll? Because Nikolai has no idea what this is.
He's already warned you. Like, you know whether it's good or bad or other.
Okay. So like, as he's about to like pull a card from this thing,
of the deck,
he fans it out, right?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't fan it out.
He shuffles it and like tells you to draw the top card.
Okay.
Are you
So-
sure about this one?
I mean, what is the worst thing that could happen?
Nikolai,
Plenty more and potentially not dying, but it could be even worse than not dying.
You're just gonna say to that?
I don't know. I mean, it seems like you
Do
gotta
you-
test your
okay.
fate sometimes.
Could fight death?
Well, why do you bring up the worst thing?
Wasn't worst thing.
What?
The worst one is probably the cards of destiny. I mean, if you want to go ahead and do it, go ahead.
I
and roll
mean,
the second.
I don't even know what's worth anything anymore.
Nikolai,
Is worth it?
Nikolai. There's a
What?
reason why he's using these cards of destiny, and not the
Yes.
other two. The other two tend to be a little bit more on the dangerous side. That is the
I mean,
reason why
it's
he's using cards of destiny. And not only will it be dangerous for you as an individual, but it could potentially be dangerous for those around.
He does look towards you. Well, to be fair, the cards of destiny themselves do have their own dangers, but it's usually to the individual rather than to everyone around them.
I mean, I think that it sounds like something we could try. I mean, it's not like I've never really known what cards could do before, so.
Look, I'll level with you. I'm a man that can take destinies and give destinies, whether one wants to give theirs away or not. It's how I draw my power. But I can also draw that power from other things. One is communing with an entity or deity, if someone so chooses. Another is drawing from the power given from the deck of many. The deck of many gives me the most power, but it's up to you
Well-
what you decide to draw from. Honestly, it's more self-serving to me than anything else. It's why you don't pay for
Nick-
this.
Okay.
Well, with money.
Okay.
I'm thinking about this in character. Let me just like kind of give like a mental thought. Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to talk above game, let me know.
No, I don't want to because that's gonna ruin it.
You're just gonna
Okay.
go off instinct of what Nikolai would do.
Okay, Dogma, can you allow me to roll an insight check to understand the gravity of what he's saying to Nikolai?
Sure.
Okay.
You can tell that there's a gravity on any deck you choose. It's just whatever you draw from the deck of many is generally permanent. The deck of Destiny has its own things, but some of them aren't permanent, which is why your companion still has the charisma boost, but doesn't have electricity continuing to bombard them today. Like, you don't know which one is better. You don't know which one is worse, but in any case, whatever deck you decide to draw from, it is self-serving to the man.
Well, Nikolai doesn't want to back down on something that, because I don't think Nikolai's a person that would want to feel like he had the opportunity and let it pass it up. So he would pull from the deck of many. One card.
I did give you a generator from Wizards of the Coast. You can click on it, or I can draw a card for you.
Oh, do I just click push draw?
Yeah.
Oop.
What'd you get?
The moon.
I can see it. Do you mind reading it?
Are you freaking kidding me? The moon. This.
Is it bad?
No. This card bears the image of a moonstone gem with the appropriate number of wishes shown that gleams therein. Depicts a moon with the phasing indicate the number of wishes. Full 4, gibbous 3, half 2, quarter 1. And the moon, it's what is it called? It has like, it has like I don't know. It's like half. I mean, it's like you can see. Wait, is it gibbous or half? It looks like it's a half gibbous or something. Okay, I'll just take a picture.
All right, I'm just gonna read it out loud. This card sometimes bears the image of a moonstone gem with appearance number of wish stones on gems. Therein, sometimes it depicts a moon with its face, indicating the number of wishes. Full 4, gibbs 3, half 2, quarter 1. These wishes are the same as those granted by the 9th level wizard spell. It must be used within a number of minutes equal to number received.
There you go.
Oh, you have to make the wishes within the number time? Wow, that is an immediate thing you have to do.
Holy shit. How is that 2? Or like, how do you know how many you get?
I think the DM just tells you.
But it says like based on the number of the moon. Oh, I don't know if it doesn't. Does the card not change depending on the number of wishes, or is it just the moon?
It's just the moon card.
Oh, what is the moon right now? Is it full?
It is crescent. So 2? No, wait, that is half.
Is it a waning gibbous or a waxing gibbous? That'd be 3.
Let's see here.
You're freaking kidding me right now.
It would be a quarter, so it'd be 1.
A quarter?
According to this, full equals 4, gibbous 3, half 2, quarter 1.
I thought it was the moon festival.
Yeah, it's just starting though, so it's a crescent, so it'd be a quarter, 1/4
Oh, wait.
of the moon.
For real? Oh, that's a fast moon. Holy crap. Okay. Wow.
There's a reason for it in
well,
game, but not
yes,
right now.
definitely, I agree.
You get one wish.
I know.
What does Nikolai get a wish for?
I don't know, but you have a minute to use it.
Do you have a
according to
timer?
this. Um,
Don't you have to be really specific on wishes, or it's gonna
Yes.
fill in the void
Yes.
of whatever?
Holy
so
shit.
You gotta
Okay.
be,
I
think-
have.
think about this
Nikolai
right.
only knows that he has this. Nobody else knows that he has this. By the way.
okay.
Yeah.
No.
I'm joking.
Was that Dustin?
Above game.
We can't be above game because this is gonna be.
No,
Oh
no,
my God.
no. I'm just saying, like the first thing that went through my head, I can tell you what I would wish for if I was Nikolai, but I won't say anything if you said not above game.
Yeah, I do have an option too.
Nikolai, I'm going to give you a minute starting now. Okay, when I say
Okay.
now again after this one is when you decide. Once the time elapses, I'll tell you like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, seconds, 5 seconds, and then 3 seconds. And then you have to do it or else it just goes away. All right,
Remember, you had to be very
starting
specific.
now. The man looks towards you and simply states, "Oh, you have about a minute before the wish goes away, but it seems you have a wish all your own. Good luck on that." "40 seconds." Fauna then looks towards the team. What do you think he'd wish for? My bet is on unlimited, 30 seconds, alcohol. Amara then states, "I don't think he has that much of a dependency." 20 seconds. Then she remembers last night on what happened. 15 seconds.
I wish that Bentar lost his
And-
power and willingly gave it to Nikolai.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa.
At 4 seconds.
That's it?
That's what he said.
Dang. Okay.
Looking up the type of demon Bentar is. Immediately you feel a surge of energy being bombarded into your body. The moon card begins to burn away because you can only draw one card at a time. And then you feel the sensation of the wish taking hold of you.
Yeah. That was insanely dangerous. Holy crap.
Just think about how we don't
No,
even know how
now-
powerful
now-
he is.
Now, I solved one of our issues, by the way. 2 of our issues.
Tired.
You-
If
Does that
maybe
mean
I have no
Nikolai
idea what I
owes-
did.
wait,
I have
hold
no
on. Does
idea
that
what I
mean
did.
Nikolai does deal with Bentar now? Or does Bentar have it?
Nikolai, you've regained your powers, by the way. Like, no more learning, no more studying, no more Amara helping you, Opal helping you. That is now gone, and your powers has been locked in.
Okay.
Or better or worse.
Yeah.
Still looking for this guy.
So, I said that. So I had to do it very quickly, but I noted that I didn't want to kill Bentar, but I forced the power to be taken from him, and it be given to Nikolai.
That is also problematic.
It is very
It can
It
be.
is very
it is
problematic.
Very problematic.
I only had so much time.
You could
Okay, the first thought that was going through my head was make that wish to solve Jillian's problem.
Oh yeah. You know what?
That was
did
the
think-
I feel like
thought.
that's too vague.
I felt like Nikolai was gonna do something to like at least wish for his magic to come back. I didn't
That's
think
too vague.
he would have went so far and take
'Cause
Bentar.
you can't because if a wish is vague, then the power of the wish becomes untapped. So it doesn't really allow that magic to be controlled from a focal point.
Depends
So
on the
you're
DM.
basically, yeah, well, it depends
Yeah.
on the person. But you want to be more direct on what you're saying versus vague, because then the interpretation of it can be skewed way more vastly than being more specific on what you're telling it.
Okay.
So
In addition, you feel your eyes beginning to become bloodshot and over encompassing what you currently can see. You now have the additional dark vision attribute, superior dark vision within the scope of 120 feet.
Oh shit.
Have the language of abyssal and telepathy. So you can just straight up talk with people, not even use a spell, inside their head.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid.
You immediately grow black jet wings on your back that
What?
are crooked and almost bat-like.
Wait, what?
And your hands begin to grow longer. Your nails and fingers longer as well. It looks scary for a quick second, and then Nikolai remembers he can polymorph once more. So he changes
Oh.
back to his original, well, air quotes, original form.
Original. Yeah.
Yeah, you just turned into a devil.
What?
Oh, we're
You are
back
no
to
longer
this.
human. You are now devil. The instant that you said that, I knew what was happening.
No bueno. It's no bueno.
Chance looks towards you. Well, it looks like you have some sort of new look to you. Congratulations. I don't know. It's what you wish for.
Yeah. That was, yeah. Apparently I had a time limit and I thought there was something would be effective there, but I guess it did work.
Well, I suppose, ironically enough, it did also add a card to my deck in the blinking on the wood Destiny. So, you know, you change someone's fate. A card gets added into my own deck. So, congratulations, maybe. Thanks for the
Okay.
help.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'll give you a
suppose-
little bit
You've
of
gotten
help,
more
I
than
suppose.
one card.
Yeah. I feel like I changed a lot of things Destiny-wise there.
Yes. But I should also state, I'll give you this as a freebie since you might be concerned on what you just became. Well, first of all, you became a fiend. Second of all, it is known as a Nabasu. But I won't tell you anymore after that. After all, I am running a business. Get more cards? Or not? Up to you.
Nikolai's just gonna stand there a little bit.
Can Ada make a mental check on Nikolai to see
He's
if
not
he's
doing
doing
great.
that? Let's give a chance. I think he's good for now. Thank you though.
All right.
He's good
I
at
wish-
starts pulling
so I
Nikolai
wish-
away.
I wish, you know, I mean, I'm not like, I'm still me. I'm not different, right? Thought the power meant that I was the same. I just wanted his magic. Didn't want anything else.
He like shakes his hand. Like, maybe you're the same, maybe you're different. He doesn't know. Or he does. He's not telling you.
Oh, as long as he stayed the same, Nikolai.
I don't feel any different.
Like you may have thought that you were solving one problem, but you caused many others.
You also have a flying speed of your own movement speed.
Oh, sweet.
And on the inside is freaking the heck out. Like she's not
Yeah.
okay with any of this.
I would make your roll, but
Would
this is
you
the
say-
start of the festival. I want to give you the festival at least.
Yeah.
You give us
Yeah.
a
Like,
roll,
what
Nikolai gives
problem
us,
were you
"I'm a
trying to
demon
solve
now."
by-
Yeah. Sir.
What problem were you saying that you were trying to that you solved by doing this?
Well, I thought there was something with Ada that she needed to solve with that.
Yeah. We had plenty of time to do that. That's not a huge problem. That is a task, not a problem.
Dogma, out of game. The deal with Ada to get her memories back was to defeat Bentar, right?
To fully take him out.
Fully take him out. Okay. I was making sure I didn't mess anything up or Nikolai mess anything up. Alright. Ada's gonna just start pulling Nikolai away. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. When you walk away, Nikolai, you're a little hungry. You could go for a soul, is what the first thought in your mind goes. And like, well, you know, like normal food. You rejoin the group. Opal looks towards you. So pirates?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
went
not sure anymore.
but let's not ruin this right now. Let's go.
Okay.
Did not expect for you to wish that.
I didn't either. I just thought
I
of
didn't
something
either.
immediately. Hey, you gave me a timer, and then it came, and then something came up, and I was like, okay, what do I wish for? What does Nikolai care about the most? Magic. Who has the most magic? That guy. Boom.
You could have just went for a god. You
What-
could have been an
what- I could've-
all-powerful god.
I could have been what? I could have said what?
You could have been a god. You could have wished to have the powers of a god.
I don't know
Just
what I
think
could have
about it.
wished.
I don't know.
But then, okay.
Mm.
There's always a caveat.
Yeah, true.
It depends. It all depends on your DM. You straight up just asked me to give you the powers of a demon.
No. I didn't the wording that I said is that Bentar lost his power.
Yeah.
And willingly gave it to Nikolai. Bentar is still Bentar, so he's still a demon.
He's just
Right.
a powerless demon.
What had happened was he gave you his power. His power is things that are giving him his strength, his wings,
Mhm.
his magic,
Sure.
His abilities to devour souls.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and like everything that makes him the demon that he is, you took from him.
Sure.
You have essentially taken from him and made him mortal. So
Sure.
normally, like a fiend, a devil, when they
Mhm.
die, they go back to the plane that they were from.
Yeah.
He no longer has that, so you've made him significantly easier to kill.
Uh-huh.
But at what cost to you?
Uh-huh.
You are no longer human,
Uh-huh.
nor are you a changeling.
It feels like a very difficult thing to process right now.
I will also say this above game. You know how you were talking about going clockwork? In that whole scenario? That has changed now again.
So
likely.
much.
Because
okay. Hey, Kyle. let's throw you in the same scenario. If you have a minute to make a wish and you don't know what to do with it, well, how would you come up with a wish?
Aiden probably would have wished for either everyone to have a happy ending, or just her amulet
That
to be
doesn't
repaired.
exist.
And you never know.
It's like it's I don't know.
I never knew about the minute thing either. That's interesting.
Yeah.
What would have Dust wish for? Would Dust wish for his sister to be back?
No, that's a we're going into
We're going deep now.
Full Metal Alchemist territory here.
Well, you don't know if she's dead or alive. You just know she was dead.
Yeah.
See, the thing about Dust is he wouldn't have necessarily taken things from other people, but if anything, he would have wished for guidance or a means to make an end. He would have done it himself. Because getting back his sister is not only a task that he's wanting to do, it's also a task of revenge that he personally wants to do. So, most likely what he would have wished for was for a problem involving someone else to be solved.
Oh man.
Because he has the mentality of, to achieve this, I need to do it myself. And that a wish spell would not have sit well with him.
Well, now it's like Nicholas. I don't even know what to do anymore.
Well, we're gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah.
When Nikolai goes dark side, that's even worse.
He's not. He's not.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You make it over towards the pirate ship with, well, air quotes, pirate ship. Currently, there are a whole bunch of people there. Someone's currently like waiting in line, a whole bunch of people, taking their turns here and there. A proctor that is from the military of Isle, as well as a proctor that's from the Kingdom of Dust, not Dust, but, you know, the country, do state, like side by side, they state, all right then, next contestants, please. Right now, they're like dragging someone that got unconscious because they fell off of a boat. Don't worry, he'll be fine. How many will be joining today?
There's going to be at least 2.
Joining this adventure.
8 is Ada wanting to go and do this as well, or just watch?
I'll just watch.
Okay. And then
Nikolai is gonna look at his hands again.
I think the rest of the squad is wanting to just watch as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just 2.
All right then. He like jots your stuff down, like puts 2 stamps on your guys' hands. Like whether you win or not, he still need the stamps. He then states, all right then, the following things are happening. Right now there is a pirate housing and restraining 2 merchants down. It is your objective to bring them down by whatever means, either speaking or physically. You go then to the bridge of the boat where you climb above it. There requires an athletics check to get onto the boat, or whatever means or fashion you decide to. And the last is a group of pirates that have taken over the ship, and it's your endeavor to take it back. You have a total of 1 hour to do it. Good luck, and we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Okay. Nikolai's zoning out. Yeah, I don't know if you heard the whole thing that he just said or not.
I didn't. Unfortunately. First scenario, pirate keeping merchants. By what means you decide to solve that, up to you. Next one is getting on top of the ship, By what means you decide to is entirely up to you. And the last one is dealing with the pirates that have taken over the ship. They did mention there's like a total of 10 of them. You can't kill them, but you can restrain them or knock them out. And it's entirely up to you. He then states, all right then, good luck. You have 1 hour. You immediately head over towards the pirate that has 2 of the merchants restrained, or at least has their bearing sword at them. Their sword is made out of wood, but you can tell they have like a blunted sword on their right side that they will use in case like you attack or something. He currently has their sword straight at the 2 merchants that are like begging for their lives. He turns around towards you and he does state, oh, and some goody goodies, hey? Tell you what, you go back to, reads his little note card, to town and speak with the guild on getting me my money. Otherwise, you ain't getting these merchantry back.
Thus, what do you want to do with these guys? As I say that to his mind, unintentionally.
And how much does the guild owe you?
They owe me, looks at card, 1,000 gold to protect these waters, unless you're willing to pay.
Uh, 1,000 gold?
Looks at card, 1,000 gold.
You sold yourself too cheap.
What's going on here?
Well, you
yourself
definitely
too
didn't.
cheap. There's so much more that you can do.
You definitely could have used like maybe some like small treasure trove of like more money. Maybe I would think. You probably could have wished for like maybe a castle. That'd been really good too.
Maybe some additional benefits?
Yeah. This is all making clear sense. He then like more or less whispers to the merchants, are they trying to persuade me on something? Yeah, I think they are. Then looks towards you. So, what are you trying to do?
Instead of holding these merchants prisoner, why don't you go back to them and insist better pay? Otherwise, you'll stop protecting the land. Because altogether, your time is very important. Why waste your time here? You could go somewhere else where your strengths are much better useful.
I don't know. Go ahead and roll persuasion. Help with the help feat of Nikolai with advantage.
Persuasion with advantage. 24.
Like, both of them would have succeeded. DC 15. He looks towards you guys and goes, you know what? Yeah, I do deserve more money. He like puts his sword away and like walks around you guys. Excuse me. And then he like goes towards the proctor. Mission 1 complete. So I deserve more money. We can talk that after this examination. The proctor gives you guys a thumbs up. Next mission is getting on top of the boat.
What do you want to do here, Dust?
The boat
that's easy.
is 30 feet tall. There doesn't seem to be any mast around it. There is like a net dangling from it, but you're not sure how sturdy that is.
Oh, that's easy. As Dust just brings out his claws. I'm just gonna climb the side.
Yeah, have a climbing speed.
Do what? I try to like does Nikolai know how to fly? I don't think he knows that he knows how to fly.
You can roll acrobatics.
Okay. I'll try to climb this thing.
Yeah, you begin to climb, but your wings begin to like jut out because they're new
What?
and you've never had to like use them before. It's like a reflex thing. It's like, why would I climb if I can fly? This is your body thinking this process rather than you doing it. So go ahead and roll acrobatics with advantage again. Sorry,
Okay.
roll it again, and we'll take the highest one.
Oh, okay.
Well, you don't distinctively know that you're using your wings to climb. 17 is still good enough. DC to B was 15. Both of you get it. And honestly, Dust has the climbing speed, so he gets it no matter
Yeah.
what. Doesn't even need to roll. You guys get up to the floor up above. The proctor from Dust, country not person, gives you a thumbs up. You do see a whole bunch of pirates all over the ship. 3 of them at the poop deck, 2 of them where the wheel is at, and a menagerie of them in the middle of the ship. The one that's currently driving looks towards you, and he does state, "Oh, you made it this far, eh? Well," looks at his note card. "It seems here we have trouble, boys. You gonna make it easy on yourselves and jump ship, or are you gonna make it a little bit more difficult?"
So this is
Do I have
either
my wing? Do I have my wings out or not?
Reflexively, you have your wings out, but like not fully out.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
But Dust, you were saying?
so this is very much just a combat or an intimidation type of thing, right?
Up to you. From what you can
No.
tell, well, actually, Dust and Nikolai, go ahead and roll me insights.
Insights. Okay. Holy cow. Oh, nice.
Not
I got
bad.
20.
From what you guys can tell, this is a stratagem kind of thing. It's not to see what combatively you can do, but what you can do as an individual or as a group. This is
Okay.
For the military to see if you're worth their time, if they can potentially hire you on as an officer or something of that nature. And guilds to see potential allies or new recruits, and to see like how well leveled they can send you with a party or a team. This is more or less you gaining money, gaining reputation, and gaining a new respect with individuals with pretty high power. It doesn't have to be combat, but it can be.
Okay.
Mm.
This is what Dust is going to do. He's like, I don't know about jumping into the water, but I personally don't plan on doing that. But I can make you wet, and I will.
Can I use my magic to try to help Dust?
Yeah, it depends on what he's trying to do, though.
I'm going to conjure elemental.
Oh, okay. That's not what I
Ah.
thought you were gonna do.
I'm going to conjure elemental. I'm not really going to do anything, but it's definitely going to be like Dust just kind of lifts up his hand as like water will come up. Like there's water beneath the boat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He just pulls that water up, and it takes the form of a water elemental, and it comes up right next to him on the deck of the ship. And he's like, now the question is do you want to get wet?
Dust, go ahead and roll intimidation. And
I
Nikolai,
give him
are you
skill
trying to?
empowerment?
Yeah, I'm assuming you're trying to do that.
Yeah, I was gonna do skill empowerment on Dust and give him intimidation.
Mm.
So your intimidation, it's like you have expertise in intimidation.
Okay. So I add
Yep.
my proficiency bonus to it.
No, you double
Oh.
it.
Oh. Well, I'm
Yeah.
not proficient in intimidate. Oh, okay. So
Well, then you just
So-
add it.
Yeah, so you just
Okay.
add, you add your,
okay.
so you add plus
and
4
then-
to that.
Ba-ba-ba. DC intimidation 17. Yeah. With your air quotes expertise, it definitely does help. You see that the pirates are. One of them does wet their pants. Like they weren't expecting you to be so intimidating, summoning ethereal water into a form and a shape. It's kind of scary if you're not used to it. And most of these guys are paid actors, so they're not used to it. Immediately, some of them like jump ship. the more hardy, well-trained experts, like some of these are just mercenaries that were hired, like take the rope and act terribly. The guy that was controlling the rudder looks towards you guys and in a terrible not accent, but in a terrible acting stunt, just states, "Oh no, elementals are taking over the ship. Quickly, run, men." And then like takes the rope and like climbs down the boat. A good of them are dispersed except for the air quotes pirate captain and his first lieutenant. They like come over towards you two. They are afraid. Like they're not afraid. They just got advantage on their roll, which just meant I had to roll for them. And captain succeeded. Lieutenant didn't. But what's a captain without his lieutenant?
Yeah. Well, Captain, I think there's a storm brewing, actually. You might want to abandon ship.
He looks towards the lieutenant. Do you think that's persuasion or intimidation? I don't know, sir.
I cast Storm Sphere on the, like, out in the water.
Yeah, that's intimidation.
Yeah.
Advantage thanks to dust being that intimidating.
Nice. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's not going to get rid of the captain. The lieutenant basically picks him up and runs over to the side. He grabs onto the rope, lunges off, and he hits the ground. He survives because no one dies in this thing unless you're very, very bad at it. But he does need to go and be attended to a medic. They drag off his body because this happens a lot. People just jump off ship a lot. So people are going to attend to them. You see that other people are taking over their posts. Some people are asking for higher wages, which is fair. But the two individuals, the two main individuals that are taking over as proctors for this, look over towards both Nikolai and Dust and go, congratulations. It does seem we have two victors today. A lot of people begin to cheer in the crowd, and they look towards you and do state, all right then, men. They do hand you 1,000 gold because that was the set amount. It just depends if you went with a team or not. Oh, wait, sorry, this was 3,000. It just depends if you went with a team or not.
Yeah.
Split it however you like. Hands it over in between both your hands so they're not favoring anyone. And he... the man from Dust, not Dust, Dust State. Honestly, excellent work, man. If you ever need any work or anything of that nature, we're more than willing to hire you as mercenaries or potentially candidates for our own military. The Kingdom of Vials man then states the exact same thing, but then states, and we can probably pay you better than Dust itself. No offense to you, but we're already here, and we can definitely drop a contract and just saying things. You see a lot of guilds, a lot of military are like vying for your attention. After you decide to like take anyone up on their offer, you can like roll to see like who has the better offer. But unless you like want to leave the group, it's up to you. But either way, you like say maybe next time or like maybe later, that's also fair and that's also fine. You like drew the attention of a lot of important, strong people, and that's the main thing for this.
Yeah. Dust will just kind of like, I appreciate, but I'm not sure about my associate here, but I, for one, am perfectly happy with working where I'm at right now, but maybe in the future I might reach out to one of you.
Of course. Anytime. Offer goes to you as well, sir.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that we have to do, and I'm strictly tied down at the moment, so I don't think that would be the best option for me.
The person from Dust State, we do have homes we can requisition for you if you need to bring your spouse or your significant other along. There's no need to say no, but I understand if you have to say no at this time. After all, it is a conversation to have with the missus. Or sir, I don't know
I
your
get
own.
more tied down with like prior obligations, but I mean, I am pursuing someone in that term. But I'm being a little. There's a little formalities there, but yes, I think there is some kind of things that I need to get more info about, but
Of course.
no, not at this time. Sorry.
No problem. They shake your hands. They head out. Your stamps had already been stamped. And you do see like a line has formed. So yeah, you guys collected 3,000 gold, which is a good chunk of change.
Do you want to split that into the party or give Ada 1,000 or not? Party loot, split it 3 ways or what? What's the plan?
This was something that we did.
Okay.
So like we can help others if they want it with our money, but I was personally thinking just splitting it between the two of us
Okay, gotcha.
because this is something that we did with our own skill.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll just add 15 to mine.
You join back with the group and Whisper does state, impressive. Surprised no one died because of you two. Especially that captain
Yeah.
and the lieutenant. Looks at them being dragged away.
Mm-hmm.
Still being dragged
I
away.
mean, I'm surprised.
We could have been a whole lot more violent.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
But that first one, we definitely took it a weird way for them. They did not expect that way.
He's still asking for more money. He might get it. It all depends on his role.
Oh my god.
Actually, it's roll for it now. Above a 10, he gets like a good 10% raise. Nah, not a good raise.
Oh, that's
Darn.
He gets a free
Yeah.
lunch now, though. That's something.
Oh, can I give him? Oh no, I don't want to waste it. Never mind. Wait, do I have my meta magics back now?
You have your magic set back now.
Whoa. Do I have any bonuses?
You might. You just don't know.
Okay. Oh, well, I guess we can talk about it a little bit later. I don't know how much time you have outside of game, but.
I didn't expect you to become a demon. I did
I
not have note for
know!
this.
Sorry, continue.
No, that was just
They didn't
me
drop
saying
that whole,
you'll have something. I just don't have anything currently.
I mean, I don't know if the kind of like character like this is like one of those like whoa moments, and you don't have a character sheet lined up for a fiend.
Just Ada was running out throughout the entire event that Nikolai and Dust were doing.
That's fair. You like offhandedly hear that they won. You don't know how they won, but you know it's something. What was Ada thinking during that time, I suppose?
Just why did Nikolai do that? How's this gonna affect everything? How's it gonna affect me? How's it gonna affect the party? It's just overthinking, I guess.
Yeah. Man, I want to give you guys the festival, but Ada keeps making me want to make her to
I'm
roll.
sorry.
No, I'm gonna at least give you 3 days, and then at the 4th, I'm gonna make you roll.
I want to cry.
Don't. No, this is great. This is great. I'm
This
just
is
what
like gold right now. This is amazing. But it's too much. It's so much.
Like, Nikolai, you are definitely our wild card.
Yeah, that was a very large turn you decided to take, and I'm here for it.
Hey, didn't know. I thought I was like, oh, hey, I can get my powers back. And that's like basically probably the first thing that ran through Nikolai's mind. So he
Yeah.
would, yeah.
Yeah, checks out.
I mean, of all the other things he would wish, it'd be like, that would be campaign ending. He'd wish, oh, I wish the Sundering stopped happening.
It's not
Probably
campaigning.
not gonna.
You just might get
Yeah,
worse.
that was like.
Might get
one-
better.
I don't know, or like
I mean, that means like none of them would have met. Would
but
they?
no, well, the Sundering stopped happening. that
Oh,
means
yeah.
that it would be like the sundering would be done, or either something would, I don't know, or I don't know, because a wish literally can change the whole course of a campaign. That's how powerful it is.
Yeah.
I
So
will-
I was
know
like,
you're gonna.
I will
I
state.
know you're gonna hate me to ask
yeah,
if I
yeah.
can roll this. Sorry. Can Ada make a roll to calm herself down?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really am. I feel like
Oh, no.
Wisdom save.
Insight.
You know what
Nah,
I'm
this is
doing?
wisdom save.
I have Tides of Chaos, so I'm going to have the chance of using this. I'm calling it now,
Go
so
ahead. I got a 16. Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use it anyways because
Go
I
ahead.
have the ability to do it.
18.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. 18 succeeds. You can tell that a lot is going through your mind. But Nikolai is not taking it in stride, more like dealing with the here and now. You will definitely have to deal with it later, but right now you've calmed yourself enough that it isn't fully taking over your mind. It isn't worrying you to the point in time where you freeze in place, but it is worrying your mind that you are thinking about it in the here and now, and who knows when it'll go away. It is almost as suffocating as a panic attack, but it is not so much that you can't move, you can't breathe, and you can't interact with everyone. It's that state of mind where you have something on your mind and you instinctively act on the outside things that are happening around you, but you aren't fully paying attention to them. You just keep thinking on these thoughts, keep worrying, keep hoping it all goes away, but it's not going away. But you've calmed your mind enough that you can interact with anyone if you decide to. But before you decide to, you hear something in the back of your mind, then it gets closer. And it gets closer until it feels as if it's being said in your ear by an individual. And it's not whisper. It feels like your own voice. And it does state, well now, it does seem like they were able to pull it off. All that demon power and the new strength they've acquired. You look
Okay.
towards your left, there's no one there. You look towards your right, there's Whisper. She's currently like looking towards Dustin and Nikolai, talking to them. So it wasn't her.
Ada's gonna mutter herself, I'm gonna ignore you. Leave me alone. I'm just gonna try to have a nice day. And I do not want you ruining it.
Oh, you can try. But the more things go into your mind, keep being stuck there. Well, let's just say I'm able to get a little bit more free each day. And now with the new scar in your gem, a little bit freer. And a lot less tired. Enjoy what time you have. However little that may be. And then you feel that voice, that presence being not drawn away, but receding from its current position.
Okay, out of game. I'm sorry. I don't know if it was out of character or anything. I just felt it was the right thing to do.
I get it.
No,
works.
I kind of.
It works. It worked.
No, I get it. It's just like, man, one of them has already made a wish that's gonna ride for them. I don't want something else to happen to one of them, but they're okay with it, so might as well.
All right, Ada's just gonna talk to the party. So, congrats. Should we just,
What?
do you want to still enjoy the festival? I mean, congrats to you guys together.
We can enjoy the festival.
Yeah, we have a night to eat, Whisper States, and then after that, tomorrow we can, I don't know, visit a booth or do a main event. main event thing?
Who said that? Was that was that
Whisper.
Main event thing?
Whisper? Okay. Yeah. I was gonna try to do the pie thing.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
you could totally do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do the pie tomorrow, and
Well, you have to do the pie tomorrow.
yeah,
Yeah.
You've already visited the booth and done the main event thing.
yeah.
Mm.
We'll do the pie tomorrow and the pie eating contest tomorrow. And I think it might be a good idea to go to the booth that I found the other day.
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
Pie.
Before or after you visit the pie shop?
Bet.
That's what
Let's
the
go
pie is.
after.
My gosh.
Up, up. No, Nikolai, I was putting her here. Okay. You go into the eating contest the day afterwards. You have a nice respite. Or don't. Probably don't. But you gain your full 8 hours.
Oh,
Fully
man,
stocked
we get
up.
8. Wait, did I sleep okay?
Or don't. Is what I
Or
implied.
I mean,
I'm
did
just
I
questioning,
sleep
does
okay?
Does Nikolai would have to sleep like a bad? Like, how does someone sleep with wings?
Yeah, they can. So it's just like the before when I had the ability to shape change. It's
Yeah.
like when you're a vampire, you can change into a bat and you can change back into a humanoid.
Okay.
So it's like you have the ability to like pull them out and like change your form. Like you can do like partially formed, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So like you can just have your wings out and then you can go full on like full change. And I don't know if that means that I have just the demon form to polymorph into or shape change into, or it's like I have the ability to polymorph to anything, any humanoid at will. But that's up to me to figure out.
But honestly, you do worry your night away until actively your mind just shuts down because it's tired.
Wow.
It was a lot the other day and you just fall asleep. Instinctively, your polymorph like kicks in to make sure your wings aren't protruding out for the entire night. But when you wake up, they protrude immediately when your unconsciousness becomes conscious again.
Okay.
And then you recede it back. It is something you have to take control over, or else it takes over control of you. It is your new power and strength.
Well, I guess I have to control it. Can I like try to like focus on it, make sure I don't like I get like a handle of it, I guess.
Like the only problem you will have is, I suppose, if you fall off something high, or when you wake up, it'll happen.
Okay. It's not like I have to like watch out when I'm walking through doorways or something.
No, it's
Okay.
reflexively when your body relaxes or when it's in danger.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like that feeling where you get like your arms like flinch or something. You're like
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you make it back with the rest of the team early in the morning, have your breakfast. People worry, but you're trying to enjoy yourselves. Ada worries a lot. Coming back with the team, you make it to the pie eating contest. Oh, wait, sorry. It's not pie eating contest today. It is the second day. It is meat pie today.
Oh.
So you come inside and you do see a whole tray and trays of pies. You think you might smell like a nice apple pie or some cinnamon. No, you smell a lot of meat. It is heavy. It is wafting in the air, and it is sweaty in
Ooh.
here. Standing at the area where you will be competing is a small little boyish imp goblin kid. A very tall, brooding,
Is
orcish
that
man.
not?
It might be. I found it online.
Okay.
Would be.
Could be.
And a very thin elven woman seems like a ranger at one end. If anyone's going to join Nikolai, you're more than welcome to. The man does state at the back counter while he's preparing another meat dish. All right, then. Simple rules and simple things you do. The more you eat, the first wave, it is a constitution check. Second wave, it is a con at -1. Third wave, con at disadvantage. Fourth wave, con at disadvantage, -1. And last wave, disadvantage, -5. The number to beat is 12. So if you can do that, you win. Anyone wants to participate, you're more than welcome to.
Nikolai didn't eat any breakfast this morning.
That might be a good thing. He does state. Now, if you do win, you don't have to pay anything, but losers do have to pay for their meal. And each pie can be expensive. He just tells you the total is 10 gold. So if you don't have the cash, I suggest you don't do it. And you can tell like a lot of people here have been saving up to do these kinds of things in these events. And the kid's like looking towards his parents, like waving at them like, Mom, Dad, I'm doing the pie eating contest. We see you, dear. You're doing great.
Oh my god.
But the chef, then looks towards everyone here. Any further contestants? Whisper looks towards Dust. You gonna do it? I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to.
Yeah, I'd rather not have so much meat in the morning.
Well, that and this would count as one of the 3 events, and I have 2 other events that I want to be a part of.
That's fair. Amar then looks towards Ada. Do you plan on doing it?
Oh, no, I would not survive that.
Yeah, same.
That's a lot to eat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Nikolai. He could probably, take care of it.
Yeah, I mean, I can do 1 pie, but not 15.
15 pies? Yeah.
For the first wave.
Yep.
Do we roll? Do I roll?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Fauna does join.
Oh, Fauna.
Oh
Whoa,
my
whoa,
God, I'm rooting.
whoa.
Out of game, I am rooting for Fauna. I'm sorry, Nikolai was my original bet. No,
I mean,
it's Fauna now. Yeah.
The man then states, all right then. First wave,
move
DC
on.
to beat 12. Constitution save. No problems here. Yeah, not bad. Ba-ba, 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 ba-ba. Surprisingly enough, the elven woman does drop out after the first wave. With modifier of 3. No, wait, never mind. She's fine.
Wow.
The orcish man is okay as well, and the +5. Oh yeah, the kid's also okay. I gave him the greatest constitution.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, everyone's okay for the first wave. 15 pies down. You guys are all okay. Kid's happily smiling, eating. He has the best constitution. I'm already going to tell you that now. On NPCs,
Okay.
you don't know. On NPCs, you don't know. Fauna's eating. She's fine. All right, then. He, sweeps over the dish pans away and, gives you the next set. All right, then. -1. Go ahead and roll.
Ooh, that's really good.
23.
Okay.
23.
Ooh.
Oh, no. Was it the orc guy?
No, that's the kid.
Oh, man.
The kid throws up.
Uh,
His family comes over, rubs his stomach, making sure he's okay. He's happy. He just wanted to eat a lot of stuff. Walls away. I did it.
I love the kid.
Let's see here. -1. Now, unfortunately, the elven woman is out this turn as well. Let's see here. Thankfully enough, she has a proficiency in it, so Fauna is still okay.
Wow.
Wow. Holy cow.
-1. And the Orcish man is just barely able to stomach everything.
Oh my
Holy
goodness.
cow.
Am I doing okay?
Yeah. Like, with your numbers, you've been doing A-okay. You kind of feel a little bit full, but the way you quickly eat it, it's fine. The man then puts down the next set. All right, then. Disadvantage here. Good luck. That is
Okay,
15.
Okay.
You're
Not bad.
still
Yep.
okay.
Oh!
Ooh, wow.
13 plus modifier. Fauna's good.
Dang.
And Orcish man. Yeah,
He's so cool.
everyone
Wow.
succeeds. He goes, surprising. Clears the dishes. 4th wave. All right then. Disadvantage -1.
Ooh.
Mm,
Ooh.
no.
Is that the tides? Is that the tides of chaos?
If you
Or-
want
no,
it to be.
I can use a bend luck on that, can't I?
New day.
Yeah, I can.
Uh,
What?
Yeah, new day.
Oh no, this is that.
Oh yeah.
I just
So it'd be
add that to
11
the
add
roll.
2. That is 13. You're okay.
Barely.
Natural
Oh my
20.
God.